The remainder of you are left in this room. I'm going to shut these doors. This is basically where you were told that you can sleep. I'll say for brevity's sake, Peaches is basically just going to lay herself down and go to sleep. Let's just say like right here.
Is there a reason for that?
She's tired.
Oh, there we go.
Insight. She healed inside. She healed everybody.
Yeah, bro, she's got to get her spell slots back. That's what she says. She looks at you. She says, listen, I got this character sheet. No more spell slots. I healed you guys way too much. And I've got this weird feature I got to stock up on. So if you guys want more heals, I'm going to go lay down. And then she flexes and then lays down flexing.
Is she gathering like sticks and little cloth bits to make a little bird's nest?
Actually, she gathered all those in the swamp. She's got she pulls them out of her bag.
Damn.
She probably hates us right now.
Makeshift bedroll.
And when she goes to sit down, she just kind of like tucks in and she's surrounded by sticks. Okay. But the scene is opened up. That is what you guys have spotted. Be my guest. Do whatever you'd like. Go to sleep. Explore. Do whatever you want.
I'll walk up to Wyatt.
Okay.
And I'll point to the hatch or the latch, whatever it is. The latch for the hatch. What do you make of that?
I don't know.
And then I'm gonna walk up to it and inspect. Is it like
I'll
it's
go with him.
under the throne? And you would need to move the thing to do the thing, or like what's?
So the throne itself is
Hold on. Pause. Go.
So the throne itself is like a very simple construction. Just all wood. There's a couple of little carvings that look like snakes, but it's raised up a couple of feet. And where it's raised up, there's a wooden boards that go all the way around it. It's very simple. The wooden board at the front, so where your legs would kind of hang off.
Yeah.
Or where they would touch the floor if you're, above 5'8". There's a little hinge there.
So there's a hinge, like a door hinge.
Just peeking out.
There's a hinge, like a door hinge. Your drink is orange when you take a look at Ethan.
He looks like porridge.
And he looks like
So I'm guessing my point of view is Milo is like he's bent over, he's stacked up, inspecting this.
Yes.
I'm arching my back, looking at it.
What is happening?
I'm going to approach him.
You learn that from
I'm
Instagram?
gonna approach both Wyatt and Milo. Just kind of check it. I'm just gonna peek over their shoulder, taking a little gander at what they might be looking at.
Does it appear that, so we see a hinge, does it appear that there's a way to pull something open?
There's not a handle. That's for sure. And it just looks like it's flat. It's clearly meant to be disguised. And the part of the hinge that you see is very slight.
Is this like does this room look like it's gotten a lot of use in the past couple weeks? Like, is there dust on the floor, or does it look like it's relatively cleaned or well kept, or like what is the status of the usage of this room?
So, despite the fact that that it is kind of rugged looking, it's clear that because this is the only room you've seen that has these boards put up, it looks a bit nicer than the other rooms, and it's clear that that's the intention. There's no dust on the floor, but that's primarily because of how damp every room is. But to answer your question, yeah, it looks like it's a bit of a ceremonial space.
So Does Milo or Wyatt point the hinge out to me?
I'm just standing beside him looking at it. Like whatever Milo's doing, I'm looking over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to like the other side and put my hand on wherever I feel like I can grab to pull this thing open. But before I do, like I'll look back for like confirmation of did we?
Can I tell at least if the hinge opens towards us or if you have to push it?
Yeah, it opens towards you.
Can we okay. Are the hinges like rusted or are they like I actually I never mind. I'm just gonna shrug my shoulder and nod towards Milo.
I'm gonna like
go for it. I'm gonna stand back. I don't want to be near this.
I'm gonna try and open it.
Okay. So you kind of try to find an opening of some sort.
Okay, actually, can I like when I go to open it? So say, is it on this side or is it on this side that I would open it from?
The second spot. It's on that side.
Okay,
There
so
you
it's
are.
on my side. Okay, so imagine I'm here trying to open it, and when I do get it open, I want to like tuck around the side. So I'm gonna like
Okay.
go to pull it open and then just like roll to the side if I get it open.
Okay. So you kind of feel up and down the side. Somewhere near the top, you can't really see it, but you can feel that there's clearly like a little groove that's been notched out by probably one of their nails. And you're able to just slip your finger in there and apply a bit of pressure and pry it open. And it does swing open pretty easily after that point. You tuck behind, door swings open. Other than the explosion that comes out, nothing of no, I'm just kidding. Nothing comes out. But a little bit, tiny blast of slightly colder air. Slightly. You look inside, and you can see that it is a dark tunnel with an iron bar ladder leading straight down.
Milo, pass me that rock beside you. That small little rock there.
I'm gonna grab the rock, go between my legs a couple of times, and pass the rock.
I'll take the rock, and I am going to cast light on it.
Okay. It inflates. I'm just joking. Yeah.
Milo, you wanna toss it down there and take it, see how far down it goes, maybe?
Sure. I'll grab it and I'll just like lean over or like try to lean in, but leave space so that the three stooges can put our heads in, and then drop the rock.
Who's Mo?
And who's on first? Different group. Okay. As you tuck your head in, before you even drop the rock, you look in and you can see it only goes down about 10 feet.
Oh,
It's straight down, and then it goes from this perspective, it looks like it goes to the south.
South being just straight down this way towards this wall.
Yep.
And it's can we see that because it's semi-lit from the light in our room or the light from coming from wherever it leads, or is it just dark but we can kind of perceive that?
You can only see based on the light coming from the rock in your hand.
Oh, from the rock. Okay, I see. That's right, because it would give us... Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's a 20-foot radius of dim light. Just so we're aware, Frank.
Okay.
That makes sense.
You want me I can send the actual spell if you need me.
I've used it. I've used it quite a few times.
I just was asking. Sorry.
Oh, I know.
Well, should we go down there and check it out?
Does it... Okay.
Get over here.
Does it look used recently? Can we spot like if there's maybe dust here or mud or dirt here? Can we spot any areas where hands or flippers or feet or boots would have cleaned or cleared some of it off?
Give me a investigation check.
Fucking
I
hey, Frank.
like
You know
that
I roll like
question.
shit.
I take partial royalties off that question as it started.
Setting
It
the-
That
spurred
is
from
true.
my question, so
Ooh, not bad. Investigation, you said?
Yes.
100.
Okay. Okay.
An 18.
You know who carved the tunnel, based on an 18. Okay, so you can see that you kind of gather based on the any little markings on the bars or anything like that. You can see that not only has this thing not been used too frequently, you can also tell that it is used infrequently in general. Not a whole lot of markings, no real wear and tear on anything that's in there. It almost looks like it was built relatively recently, based off of how little use it seems to be getting.
I'm wondering if this is, I don't know, an escape route or something. Should things go bad between everything here, I'd be up for checking it out, but we honestly might be better securing it or trying to bar it off somehow, seeing as things are about to go south or are seeming to go that way.
do we know if this is the queen's seat?
Yeah, what's it
Sniff.
smell like?
I want to sniff the seat.
Oh my god.
I saw that. Yeah. Saw that come.
It that is a good observation. I'm not even going to make you roll on it. It seems pretty clear that this is where she would sit.
Roll to sniff.
Maybe she knows her end is coming.
What do we think for, I don't know, best bets to bar it off? Or I guess could we fit through it?
Yep.
Or no?
Yeah, Feyorn's going to have a bit of a tough time, but it's clear you could get in there.
Would Grix have a tough time?
No, he'd be okay.
We could see where it goes. I mean, we're just waiting here, and right?
True.
I'll stay
Yeah, I
here.
I mean, yeah, some of us can stay. If we might as well use it if shit hits the fan, like you said. But we should make sure it's clear first.
Yeah, I'd hate to have to use it and then get down there and find out the dead end, or who knows what could be down there possibly.
sure. I'll go down.
Right? Yeah, I can accompany you. Who else is coming with us?
Feyorn and I will stay here.
Sure.
When are you gonna change back into Wyatt? I don't like this guy.
When we leave, Feyorn.
All right, your voice just creeps me out. So
That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Well, Milo, you wanna lead the way, or do you want me to dive in head first?
Sure, I'll go. And I'll start squeezing in.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
I will. I'll wait for him to get about halfway down the ladder before I will follow suit.
Okay. So, you guys make your way down. I wonder if this will reveal. Oh my god, it does.
Wow.
Secret tunnel.
That is what that is. So you make your way down. The path goes south, and then it immediately turns towards the east. I will stack you guys up and drag you along because this is actually going to pass over a different passageway.
Passover. I don't know. Is that this time of year? I don't think it was.
So it crosses underneath this little spot here
Damn.
into this tunnel. Now, bear in mind, it is quite dark. A little bit more chilly down here as well.
Could we, when we got to the
Oh,
bottom,
yeah.
can we pick up the rock and?
Yes, 100%. I forgot you had that. Okay, and you can you can continue making your own ways down. And when you get to the other side there, what you will find is that, so before I open this up, you will find that there is a very similar little passageway up. And when you get to the top, there is a latch at the top that opens up instead of it being open sideways.
Can we hear from the bottom? Does it sound like outside noise? And if not, I would like to climb up to it and try and listen for what it sounds like on the other side.
Give me a perception check.
And then when I come down, I want to do that cool thing where I just grab the sides of the ladder and slide down. That's only when I'm coming down.
There's not sides to the ladder, but I'll let you
But
put your forearms on the rungs and slide if you want.
Okay, yeah. Please.
Okay,
You
give me a
take
perception check.
Some bleeding damage, brother.
Bung, bung, just bounce your
You
chin.
said perception?
Yeah.
Natural 1.
Natural 1?
Yeah.
Oof.
For a 1.
I'll say that, yeah, basically you, for some reason, you can't hear really anything coming from the other side of this latch.
Now, this might sound dumb, but the lizard folk, I mean, you've seen that they're not the smartest creatures. There might be a bag of holding upside down on top of the door here, the latch up top, because I can't hear anything. I'm thinking that it may lead to another plane of existence.
I mean, I'm willing to take the risk if you are. We're here anyways. What's the worst that's gonna happen?
You're right. Is it locked? Or does it seem locked?
When you go up to press on it, it's definitely not locked. But as you push up on it, there's clearly something weighing it down. Not so heavy that you couldn't just push past it, but there's something on top of the hatch.
Can I push it up enough to just be able to see out?
Sure. So when you open it up, you look out and you can see that it is a lit room, and the first thing you can see is a bed. It's a pretty nice looking bed. The 4 posts of it have been carved up by clearly a professional, and it's in the same celebratory kind of like snakes wrapped around like a big lizard head at the top of each post.
Okay, but it does it have the same makeup of the other rooms that we've seen in this place? Like, it seems like it's just a room in this place.
It's clearly quite a bit different. Like, it's just the bed itself, which is really the only thing you can see from here. Just the bed itself is not like anything you've seen here. Everything else seems to be kind of a little bit more grungy, like belonging in a cave layer. This is something different altogether.
Okay, but it's this room alone, like looking at the walls and the floor and stuff like that, like outside of the bed, it's clear that we're still in the same place. Like, we're still in the layer of the in the cave here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll like slowly put it down, and there's something on top of it. We might knock it over if we go up.
Were you getting a lot of resistance when you were pushing up on it?
Was I getting a lot of resistance?
Not a ton. It's clearly, like, by your perception, maybe it weighs like 20 pounds, maybe 30.
Okay. Yeah, that's not shit for me, for real. No, not a lot of resistance, but I mean, Lord only knows what's on the other side, or if somebody's. It seems like it's another room. It has a bed that absolutely does not belong here. But imagine for the queen. But if this is an escape tunnel, they're not getting very far. It seems.
Still think we should. I mean, check it out. Like, it's not like we're in the bad graces of these people. We went and slaughtered this giant crocodile that they were fearing, and that killed plenty of them. So,
Yeah, but
see, if they catch us, they'll just ask us what we're doing, and we'll just tell them how we found it.
I don't know if they catch us and they're on the side of Sauriv, sure, they might ask us what we're doing. But if they're on the side of the queen, I don't think that's a side that's rooting for us, especially if we're snooping around. Maybe we should see if Feyorn can turn into something small, accompany us down here. We send him off into the room. That way we don't have to open the latch too much, knock anything over, and we could still get a general idea of what's on the other side.
Yeah, it's actually a really good idea.
Unless you want to, could you turn into a plant again and we could just be decoration for but a moment?
I could try to if you want. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I want to attempt to do a backflip. Can I just down there? I wanna see if I can do a backflip.
Okay, go ahead. Athletics check.
Yeah.
Is that how you turn into a plant?
Yep.
The likeliness.
I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos.
Well, hold on. How do you use your Tides of Chaos, though?
It gives me advantage on attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
But don't you have to use it while you're doing something?
Yeah, I just did an ability check.
He did in a backflip.
That's why he's doing a
just told me
backflip.
You just told me to do an acrobatics check.
Well, I thought that was one or the other, though. I thought that was your wild magic or your...
No, it's whenever I use my Tides of Chaos, I roll on the magic. I roll d20. If I roll, I roll on the magic. I roll.
So you're resetting. You didn't have your Tides of Chaos?
No, because
You used it.
leveled.
Okay.
We leveled, and then I now have it, so I can use it to roll the d20, try to get the d100 roll. Unless.
Is it on the use or on refreshing?
Is that what we said when you every time
I could have swore whenever we used it, I roll the d20.
It's when you use it.
Yes, it's when I use my Tides of Chaos. I'm pulling it up right now in my notes because I know we've written.
And then, sorry, how do you reset it again? What did it?
I reset it by casting a spell.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
I'm just double checking right now to make sure that's what we've decided on, but I'm fairly certain that's.
Okay, because I think, yeah, I'm gonna let you do this just because that's what we have.
Sorry, no. If I want to recharge it, I have to roll on the Wild Surge. So it's when I recharge it.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Yeah, we'll talk about this later too.
We'll
we're gonna
clarify,
clarify
yeah.
stuff.
But we won't have to do it then. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Just backtrack and we'll just go get Feyorn.
Okay.
Did you learn the
No
backflip?
potted plant today.
You see Grix squat down and think about doing a backflip, and then just stumble back into the wall, and then he's like, "All right, let's go get Feyorn."
Before they come back.
Yeah, how much time do we got?
A couple minutes. Let's jump to you.
You want me to start?
It's like you guys both know something's going on.
But by the way, I think this is a good time to ask. Can I have one of those eggs,
Of course.
if you don't mind?
Of course.
And since no one's here now, except Peaches, but I think she's sleeping. Why didn't you give the book to them?
Can we
Or do
say
you
that?
wanna
Can
talk
we
about it
say?
later,
Can we
later?
say that she's asleep?
She's asleep.
Insight.
Inside check.
Well, Feyorn, I don't mind handing it over. I would just like to inspect it myself first. This book may mean something to me. I just don't know yet.
Oh, you just want to read it first?
Yeah. And if I don't need it, I'll give it to them.
It just sounded important. That's why I was wondering.
I'll let you know if it's important. I mean, I'm an honorary lizard folk now.
I guess so.
So I'll be the judge of its importance.
I mean, you're still Wyatt.
I'm also a lizard now.
Okay.
Does that make you feel better?
Sure. It's weird, but I mean, I turn into animals, so. But I don't call myself animals now, but it's okay.
It is okay. Just let me take care of it. Don't tell the others I have it.
I won't.
Good.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Unless you have
And-
anything else. And scene.
And see.
Okay. Very good. Okay, so you guys can make your way back if you'd like. You can pop out, do whatever you need. I'll drag you back.
Yep. Well, yeah, it would be. Sorry, I fucked it up. My bad, dude.
It's all good.
Let us slide this time.
Blah! Sorry, I'm note taking. Step out. All right. There's another ladder on the other side. Doesn't lead too far. It's still within the cave. It leads to a bedroom of some sort, but the latch on the other side is being weighed down by something. And I could get it up a little bit, but I didn't want to go too much, knock anything over and alert anybody. So Feyorn, we were wondering if maybe you could turn into something small and we could let you loose inside the room. And you could see what it's all about.
Sure, I can do that. I'm good at that.
Cool. All right. Well, that was easy. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to fit in this first of all.
Like by yourself, as is.
Yeah, as myself.
Now you can do it, but you feel as you like press yourself in, you can feel your shoulders kind of like pushing on the walls of the throne,
Mhm.
like right at the base. And you start kind of jamming yourself in. You feel like you could get stuck possibly, but you also feel like you could just break the throne as you're trying to jam past your shoulders and your arms.
If there's potential, I just put the egg in my bag. If there's potential that I would crack that, I wouldn't go in.
Yeah, there's pretty good potential of
Okay.
that.
I will I'll try and go in and then I'll be like, you know what? I'm just gonna change now. And I'll change into a rat.
Did we notice any small, like, nasty fucking? I don't want to say nasty because Feyorn might turn into a rat here, but do we notice any like what would be of the norm? Do we notice anything like that? Anything skittering around?
That's the kinds of questions I like to hear asked. Of course. So you saw by the time you got down here, any little critters that were running around were primarily like little geckos and tiny little lizards, but not the standard fare that you would see in like a human-owned building or something like that.
Okay.
Are geckos like the rats of lizard folk?
Kind of, but it's clear that they're absolutely left alone, as you've seen a bunch of them, skittering here and there.
Get a rinky dinky doo.
They say that every time they see one.
Wow.
So, yeah,
A gecko?
I'll change into a rat. I can't. I don't think I can change into a gecko.
Why?
I don't see a gecko on this list.
It's just as long as it doesn't have like a
Yeah, maybe-
fly or
I don't know. Maybe just ask Frank.
Yeah,
why don't
you-
you just
you've
fucking
seen a gecko?
improv, dude.
and it's not higher than a CR.
Well,
Whatever.
I just thought there was a list, or I can change into anything as long as it's.
You can change
Reasonable.
into
Within the bounds.
anything if it's something you've seen, and it wouldn't theoretically be above a CR, like 1/2 or something?
Oh, okay.
Whatever. I don't know. I forget what the marker is. I think it's CR.
I've just been using this list. to
Yeah,
go
and that's a
off.
good indicator, like a good thing
Okay.
you could go with. But if you wanted to turn into like a sunfish, be my guest.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I'll turn into a little gecko then if I've seen one.
You saw one like 4 seconds ago, so perfect.
Perfect.
I'll slightly kneel down and put my hand on the ground, offering it to Feyorn to climb on top, climb on board.
I'll scurry my way
Okay.
into his hand.
And you're pretty fast for a small creature. You're zipping.
All right, Milo, lead the way. I'll bring him
Yep.
down.
We'll take him back.
Okay. And Wyatt, you're sticking around?
I'm gonna try to sneak back. Oh, I can't move. Hold on. I'm gonna chill out of sight of the door and out of sight of the latch and start reading this book.
Okay.
I'll keep my ear out to see like if they run into any trouble, like if I just hear screaming from down that latch, but I'm just kind of Three Stooges, I'm sure they got this. I'll just be reading.
Okay. Now, are you reading to like read, or are you trying to identify it?
Honestly, I want to do both. So what do you suggest I do first?
Well, no, you can do both. Just keep in mind that you need an unbroken period of an hour to look. So if it gets interrupted, so be it. But
Oh, I
we'll
see.
what happens.
Then I'm just gonna read because it's gonna get interrupted. I'm just gonna read to learn a little bit about what are the contents in this book.
For sure. For sure.
And can I, to Wyatt, if you hear anybody coming, maybe give us a shout so we don't get caught doing this.
Absolutely. Maybe I'll position myself like to this pillar then. I mean, I'm gonna be reading, but I'll be slightly listening.
If you close your eyes, it'll heighten. Oh fuck, no, you can't. If you stop tasting, it'll heighten your other senses. And don't feel anything. It'll heighten your other senses.
Maybe I'll close my eyes too.
Well, then you can't read.
Unless it's Braille.
Jeez.
That's true. Is it Braille, Frank?
Yeah,
By chance?
Yeah, it's Braille.
Perfect.
There's no
Okay.
real words. It's just all Braille.
Braille isn't real words.
Okay. Fair enough. So you have a gecko, Wyatt, Grix. Gecko, Milo, Grix. All right, so you guys make your way down. And through our little tunnel. Yep.
Yep,
And
yep.
all the way down here. Oh, I didn't realize there was a bit of broken wall
But
there.
did you say yip yip?
Whoop, whoop.
Is there a
Said-
giant?
said Yep.
Yeah. Do we get a giant flying bison by chance to come pick us up, or?
Yes, actually,
Nice.
you do.
He breaks through. He breaks into the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna fix this. There we go. Okay. So you make your way up there. You can push open the latch and let your little gecko friend go if you'd like.
Y'all kind of like take the gecko off my shoulder and put it on Milo, because I'm going to guess he's going to be climbing up there.
Yeah, and then I'll Harlem. I'll be like this, pushing out, and then I'll Harlem Globetrotter him up my body into the room.
Perfect. Okay. You do a little fade away, and then you fall off the ladder.
Damn!
So, Feyorn, you
Yep.
hop into this room, and let's talk about the room for just a brief moment. So what you find in the room here is it looks like some sort of sleeping quarter. What was on top of the latch as you kind of turn around to look back behind you, you can see it's actually just a pile of a couple of rolled up rugs and some throw pillows of some sort. Now, in this room, so that bed that I described earlier is over here in this corner. The head of the bed is along the southern wall, and on the northern wall, there's a crudely framed drawing of the queen herself, looking quite powerful. And at the foot of the bed, there is an iron chest, closed and padlocked, and next, across the room from that, there is a elegantly carved wooden wardrobe.
The mimic.
What?
What?
It's MMA, he said. It's MMA.
Oh. Where do you want to go? There's obviously a couple doors that you can see here. Clearly, you could fit underneath either one of them. What I will tell you is that you see light coming from underneath the door, both of the doors.
I'll go over to this first door and just take a peek underneath and just see what I can see in the next room. See if there's any like immediate people in the area.
So what you see here is it almost looks like a living room of some sort. There's some decent looking furniture, and then there's a table along the western wall that's filled with almost like a buffet worth of food.
And Zeke, good.
Okay. There's no one in that room?
No, there's nobody in there.
I will scurry over to this door.
Okay. This room, you can see right away, as you approach the door, you hear people kind of hissing and talking in their own language that you don't understand even as a gecko. And as you peek in here, I'll just open the door so you can see, even though the door isn't being opened. You kind of tuck your head underneath and you see that there are 5 lizard folk, one of which is the queen herself, surrounded by 2 of her guards, and then 2 unarmed, almost like common folk looking lizard folk chilling in this room. And let me give you a little description here. So it looks almost like a lounge room. They're sitting at like a raised table in the center of the room. Circular table, nicely polished. There are couches lining the west and east wall at the northern side. And they are both very nice, like beautiful upholstered couches. And then each couch at the end of it has a wooden chest beside it, almost like a side table.
Can I look at the expressions on the lizard folks' faces and see, how they're feeling, if they're angry, if they're scared, if they're unfazed?
Yeah, so there's some base emotions that you can garner, but I want you to roll insight. Let's see how much we can pull.
Sight.
Good call, DM. You got him good.
Yeah, those are the types of checks that I like to fucking scare.
Oh, it's 15. It didn't go through, but it's 15. You can trust.
Okay. So there's a bit of a frantic pace to their talking, though it's hushed. So they're just kind of like hissing, and like the queen looks pissed. That's pretty obvious to tell. The guards look pretty stern, and they seem, all 3 of them, to be focused on the 2 commoner looking ones, who they have a bit of a cool demeanor to them, but it's clear that they're also looking a bit scared. And they seem to be trying to argue some sort of case for themselves.
Okay. This door, does it have a lock on this side?
No.
On my side?
No.
No.
There are no locks in on the 2 doors that you've seen. And as you look into this room, you can see there's 2 more doors. Neither of those have locks either. Here, I'll show you this so you can see them.
Okay. Is Is Milo like peeking his head up, or is nobody at the little trapdoor?
I would have been, if I saw him roaming around freely, like no worries, I would have just been kind of like holding it up so that way he can't knock on it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn. Oh, you're just holding it up. You're not looking through. You can't see. Or
Yeah,
can you
I'm
see?
just like holding it up. I mean, I guess like periodically I'd be glancing. I don't know at this.
Oh,
I wouldn't be
okay.
looking down
It's okay.
unless Grix was talking to me.
I'm going to telepathically talk to you, Milo.
Oh.
With telepathic. My
Oh,
new
shit.
feet. My new feet.
Wow. Feyorn got nice feet, bro. Feet.
Next, please.
Yeah. You can't communicate to me, but I can communicate to you.
Okay.
And I'll just I'll say there's nothing in this room but the door to the east. The queen is there, and it looks like she is talking with some other lizard folk. They seem to be having some sort of disagreement or some sort of discussion. I don't know if we go in here.
I first anything, I would have dropped the hatch and just been like, "What the fuck?" and then I'll go hatch back up and look as he's still talking in my brain at the gecko to see if it's like if I can tell that that's him telling me that.
I'm just staring at you.
Okay.
Also, something about car insurance, but
I'm thinking real hard back to him. Okay, let's just leave it. Maybe we just leave it at that.
you can't talk.
I know I can't. We just leave it at that.
You see him like just like straining his
Yeah.
eyes, like looking at you.
What is the thing that's holding the hatch down? And then I'll open my eyes and look at the gecko, just looking at me.
What should we do? Do you want me to come back?
This is a conversation I'm gonna have right here.
Yeah, but what is holding in my head? What is holding what's on top of the hatch? Yes, sure, come back. I think we leave it at this. What's on top of the hatch?
Is that hatch heavy? You can close it if you want.
No, it's not about closing it. What is on top of it so we know? All in my head. I'm gonna
Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't hear me. I'll go
Wait,
over
so-
to the hatch. What?
If I put the hatch down, you can't talk to me now.
No. I'll go over to the hatch and I'll just like scurry across it.
Just pitter patter.
Yeah.
You can barely hear it, but you hear it.
Okay. I will to Grix. Feyorn is speaking in my head. I think there's a disconnect because he's not answering my questions, but and then as I hear the pitter patter, I'll slowly raise it again. He's gone. Fuck. I don't know where Feyorn went.
Did he actually take off?
Let him walk.
What timing?
So you're opening the latch?
Just a little bit because I hear like the pitter patter and I saw the gecko, so I'm gonna open it again for Feyorn.
And I'll I'll scurry into the hatch.
I will put it down.
And
What was up there?
I'm still a gecko. I can't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Said he was talking in your head.
yeah, there were a couple of rooms. He had seen the queen speaking with some people, and she seemed angry. Yeah, I honestly, that's that's never happened to me before. So, Feyorn, whenever we get back, if you wouldn't mind re-explaining to the group, did you not hear me when I was talking to you in my head? Just like as we're walking back, I'll be asking Feyorn these questions.
No, I can't hear you.
And
You
that's
only
in my
can hear
head?
me. Yeah.
Okay, so as a gecko, I'm speaking out loud. Now you're speaking in my head.
Mhm.
Okay, that
I'm
makes
still a
sense.
gecko.
That is, by the way, I was looking this up, a couple interpretations of this. That is such a good feat for druids.
Yeah,
Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to communicate.
I know. That's
That
what I
is-
picked.
And the rulings, by the way, are that you can do it while you're in wild shape, so that's dope.
I
Oh, yeah.
looked. Yeah, I looked, and it. I mean, it's my mind, so I can
Yeah.
talk. Yeah.
That's so sick.
Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and get back to Wyatt. It seems like, I don't know, maybe we'd be better off boarding it on our side. If they're angry and they're just on the other side, they might try and do something while we're sleeping through the night.
Can I'm gonna speak to Milo. Can anyone understand lizard? Because they were. It seemed like they were having. I don't know. They were having a pretty important discussion. I just can't understand lizard, even though I am one now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. Sorry, Grix. For context, he's asking if anybody speaks their
To
language.
me, you're talking out loud.
Yes, apologies.
You're sounding crazy.
He's still in my
You didn't
head.
swallow any of that black water, did you?
No. No.
Okay, well, let's get him out of this tunnel.
Yeah.
Let's have an out loud conversation. I think that might be needed.
Let's do that. And for what it's worth, Feyorn, Aukis was our guy. So, I don't know. Maybe Wyatt can cook something up. And then we can...
Can you
Go
head
on.
back?
Look at this
Okay.
tunnel.
It's a nice tunnel.
So Wyatt, before these guys jump back in here, Wyatt, as you take a look at your book here, it's, again, clearly made out of some sort of strange blue leather is the closest thing you can relate it to, but it's clearly not leather either. It's just some sort of strange texture that you really haven't seen before. Across the surface of this thing, there is like a seaweed type plant, a little bit of moss growing in patches, and you can clearly see, as was told to you before, now that you're opening this thing, the pages inside are dry. Now, unfortunately for you, as you open them, they are written in some sort of magical runic language that at current moment you can't really understand. There are some drawings in there as well, clearly outlining some sort of arcane magic that is imbued into this thing. Now, as you are inspecting this book, looking it over, I want you to make a Arcana check.
Nice.
So what did we get?
Little 19.
19? Okay. So first, you've already deciphered that there is the symbol of Procan on the cover of this thing. The second thing, as you're kind of like, inspecting the cover again here, the seaweed, as you're holding this thing, makes a very, very slight movement towards your hand. It's not like reaching out for it or anything. It just kind of like slowly shuffles closer to your hand. And if you allow it to make contact, which I'm just going to assume you do for a brief moment, you feel this like almost like connection to this plant on the book. And you can feel it in that moment, almost like you can have like this strange like feeling of growth in the plant. You don't see it grow, you just kind of feel it. You know, unfortunately, I wish I could give you more than that, but that is what you garner.
If I start hearing like shuffling down the highway, passageway, I'll just put the book away and kind of ponder on that.
Okay. So after a time, you do. And here they come.
I'll be already here.
Okay. You enter the room.
And up
He's
we go.
gone again.
Of course he's gone again.
I will set the lizard down. Okay. Yeah, Feyorn a chance to take a look at the other side. Once he's popped back up, he'll be able to explain.
In Milo's head, I'll be like, if I change back, then I can't go back through there without, using some of my magic. Should I stay like this or should I change?
Okay. Feyorn would like to know if we want him to change back or to stay like this for a while. If he changes back now, he may not be able to do it again.
Well, I can, just only one more time.
Scratch that. He can, but only for about another hour or so. And we'd be wasting the hour or the less than an hour that we have on this one.
Well, can you ask him, or maybe he can hear me? I don't really know. Is there anything
I can hear
worthwhile
him.
in there?
I can hear him.
Well, you can, yeah. I'll say that, like, you don't have to, like, keep repeating if you don't want. You can just, like, filter his messages, basically, so as
Can you telepathically talk to anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just choosing to speak to Milo just to make his life better.
Okay. Feyorn, can you tell Milo what you might have found in there, if it's worth us going back in there at all?
I mean, there was a kitchen and a dining room. There was a couple of chests, and then in the other room there was the queen with four lizard folk. I think 2 were her guards and 2 were other lizard folk, and they looked like they were trying to reason with each other.
You said there was chests, or sorry, no, never mind, my bad. I didn't hear that.
I did. I'll just say that I repeated all that.
He's going to repeat it all.
Yeah, that way I don't have to say it again.
We definitely should, like, if there's chests, I mean, be free stuff. It could be valuable, especially if that's where she's staying. That's where her quarters are. You can only imagine the type of treasure she probably hoards.
We do risk being caught, though, with her being so close, especially with her guards.
Why don't we take the chest out? Why don't we just, like, throw it down the tunnel?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think it'll fit. Can I tell if it would fit?
It would probably fit.
Okay.
What was it that was on top of the hatch?
Just a carpet.
That's it, Phrank?
It was a couple of carpets
Couple
rolled
rugs,
up.
close.
rolled up onto it. Yeah.
Okay. You were
That's
saying,
it.
Wyatt?
You don't think she's gonna notice a chest missing?
matter. She's gonna be outed within the day.
Is she outed right now?
No,
Is she outed
but-
right this second?
No.
All right, you take the gamble. I'm staying here.
She
I mean, I will gladly take the gamble if it means free treasures. Milo, I'm gonna need some help moving that, throwing that chest down that hatch. If you know what I'm saying.
if it means if the risk of wealth is based off the fact that the queen may be outed here soon, I don't think we take that risk, because we heard it from Sauriv that she may have to give up her title, sure, but she may just fall in line. I would hate to stoke the flames of whatever could be with the queen because we went rifling through her stuff. Now, if we can... For the sake of keeping you from going there and just doing it on your own, because what's stopping you? If things go to shit, maybe we can revisit it. Once she has fallen from grace and she has lost her shit, we can revisit the chest.
Milo, what's life without a little risk? A little bit of little fun. Let's why not? We're here. It's not our fight. If we stir up the dust a little further, it's not really our problem. This is not our fight. This is their civil war. This is their coup. We just kind of happen to stumble across it, so to speak.
Yeah.
Life without a little risk. Come on. I'm gonna sort of like just kind of poke him a little bit on the side. Come on. I know you want to. I know deep down you want to know what's in that chest.
Grix,
Chests.
I've taken risk before. I lived a life of it. And the people closest to me got hurt. And now I'm not saying I'm doing it because you guys are the people closest to me now, whatever. Don't get fucking big heads about it. But it's just not worth the risk. We don't know the strength of the queen and the army that she has. We don't know where the loyalties lie, so although it might not be our fight, we could still get caught in the middle of it. We are still in their lair. It's just not worth the risk.
I think we're leaving behind some money on the table, but that's what we all think. Then, well, I definitely wouldn't be able to do it alone. I could probably try, but probably not as successful.
Did you turn into a potted plant?
I don't think I could. Not this time. That's not something I can really control. It's more just wild. Feyorn only saw a couple chests, some food, and that's it.
Yeah.
And the pissed off queen.
I mean, there was a wardrobe and a bed, and rugs.
Could you see through your vantage point, I guess your point of view in general, where the other rooms led? I guess I'm trying to figure out whether or not from this room that is an escape, or if she would be escaping from those chambers into the throne room.
In the room she was in, there were two other doors. I didn't go check them because I didn't want to get spotted. But I believe in the kitchen I didn't see any other doors.
There was another door. I'm going to drag you over there, but just keep having your conversation. There was another door leading toward the north.
Oh, okay.
I'll drag you in.
Does any of that seem would we have would we have any idea where those doors lead, just based off of where we've been in this place, where we kind of felt that tunnel took us, and then Feyorn is saying a door to the north and 2 other doors to the east.
Sorry, the door in the kitchen was to the north,
Mm-hmm.
and then the door where the queen was, one was to the north, one was to the east.
Would we have any idea of those being exits?
You wouldn't know.
Okay.
Feyorn might have a little bit of an idea for one of the doors, but it's not anything special, it seems.
Feyorn, are you worried about getting caught?
I mean, there's lots of lizards running around, so I might have a good chance. I can go check those other doors if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it hurts. Again, it's either this is to escape or this is to, I don't know, sneak in and kill whoever they allow stay in here, right? So either we're in danger or we can take away the escape plan from the queen. Either way, I think we bar this place up, but maybe that'll give us an idea of an escape route should we need it. And if, again, things go to shit and we come across some chests in an ornate bedroom, we can explore them. So
Yeah.
I'll take you back. Grix and Wyatt, you guys can hang out here unless Grix, you want to come along?
Only come along if you're willing to let me into that room.
Unfortunately, buddy, that's not happening right now. If, you know what? Why don't you come along? If shit hits the fan while we're in the tunnel, that will be the green light to go check out what's in those chests.
Keep talking 30 seconds. I just gotta grab some.
You're good. Okay. Well, Phrank, come back. We're ready to do the thing now, dude.
Milo, I still think we're leaving behind something potentially valuable that could help us. But
Don't talk.
if you're done taking risks,
Just grab them.
I mean, you could always hold the latch open for me, and if we get caught, I just dive in. I just dive out. I just dive down the hole.
And where do we go?
Well,
We go
run-
back
run-
into their
we
throne
run-
room?
Well, I mean, at least then we'll be together.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's all of us
Or
looking in the
I'll take-
chest
I'll take the blame.
and what, fight an army?
I can try to run. Pretty nimble when I need to be. I hate. Oh,
Well,
You guys didn't go down yet, right?
I'm just dragging them preemptively.
no. So no, we have not.
This is a horrendous idea. If you want money,
What?
go
Which
make
one?
it in Saltmarsh.
I've made my money in Saltmarsh.
So go make
But
some more.
This is just a little extra bonus for me to take back to Saltmarsh.
You want 50 gold? I'll give it to you. Just don't do this
How do we know
stupidity.
it could be worth more than 50 gold. It could be, who knows what's in there.
how about I'm going back in there. I'll look at the chest and I'll sniff it and see if I can see anything. If it is valuable, then we can save it for later.
Save it for later. Now, Feyorn, this...
I mean, they're not going to
Um,
move it. It'll be there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I might move what's in the chest.
I'll let you know if there's something good.
Feyorn, this talking in the head, what are the stipulations behind that? Is there a distance that you can go? Is there
Yeah, it doesn't work at too far of ranges. And I also have to see you.
okay. So I will continue to be seen at the very least at the hatch. Just
Pretty much,
be-
if I go through that door, I won't be able to talk to you anymore.
Frank,
Yep.
what time is it?
It's quite late. Like
6:30 p.m. PST.
Yes.
It's you're probably creeping up to between 11 and 12 right now.
I'm gonna send you text, Frank, before we move forward.
Yeah, I had a
I'm
feeling.
gonna go with them anyways.
Okay. Send it on Discord.
Yeah. I can't alt tab to it. I have to go on my phone.
Okay. Also, I'm just giving you guys a fair warning. I've just been watching my kid over here. My mom's trying to get him to sleep. It's just
Not
I only
happening.
need to go for like 5-6 minutes.
Unacceptable.
But carry on.
Benadryl.
Whew.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
I can hear
For
you crying from here.
for what thing? Can you show me the thing? Because I think I remember. I need to know.
I wanna know.
Yeah, I know. I just forget how we wrote it. Do you have the writing for it? Sorry, guys. I know this is a weird conversation.
It's all right.
Dylan.
Big.
Because I don't think willing is the word. I think it's accepted, right?
Well, this is like what that's the text of it. We never wrote out the other part of it.
Yeah, the only thing that matters. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting distinction. This is what I'll say. Okay, here, I'll just type it out. You guys can carry on. I'm just gonna type out because I know what word.
I think he
caught on.
wanted to wait.
No. I'm
Until
still with you guys anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Then yeah, we'll just go do the thing.
I'll check the chest for Grix, and then I'll go through the doors and see what I can see. That's the plan, right?
Can you drag me through, Frank, when you're done typing?
Sure.
Milo,
There you go.
Oh.
what's the plan?
I'm sorry, say again.
I'm gonna check the chest, and then go look for an escape route.
Okay.
Through those doors.
when-
That's the plan, right?
Yes. Or just see where they go. Just see where this leads so we can get a better understanding of what this tunnel is. And in turn, we may also find an escape route should we need it.
Okay. And I'll, if you're holding open the door, I'll go through.
Right?
So you pop in, and which direction are you headed? I'm only leaving those doors open so you can see in.
I'm gonna go north first. So I'm gonna peek under the door and see if there's anybody in there.
Nobody's in there.
And oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. And I will peek under this door and see if anybody's out there.
Okay. So you peek out this door, and you can actually see that there is something out there. You can see, first of all, that this is just a small little corridor
Oh,
that connects to the main passageway that you've been through before a couple of times. And there is a guard of some sort, this giant lizard that is standing just on the other side of the door, clearly posted as a guard for this door.
is this the same one that was in the room
Same.
we first were in?
Same species, but it's a different one.
Okay. Okay, I'll turn around, scurry my way back.
Okay.
And Tanner, I guess if you're looking, you just see me just running across the floor. I'll go up to this chest really quickly and see if there's like a keyhole, if I can, I don't know, smell it, see if I can smell anything
I see.
discerning, like if it's clothing or something, maybe it has a ascent to it. I don't know.
Okay, so it's an iron chest and it's padlocked. So
Okay.
not a whole lot of smells getting through that, and the padlock
Okay.
obviously has a keyhole, but it's on the outside.
Does the chest look like it's just iron? It doesn't have like any gems or like carvings or anything in it?
No, it's pretty nondescript.
Iron. Okay.
Iron.
Heavy duty. Okay. We'll go back to this door and peek under
Okay.
before going through.
Okay, and you can see that things are a little bit more heated than they were before. The look of fear is on the two has kind of shifted. It's getting a little bit deeper, and the queen is almost like kind of leaning forward over the table. You get a pretty clear sense that nobody's really going to notice you, even if they were to care
Okay.
otherwise.
I will scurry across the floor,
Okay.
along the wall, and take a peek under this door.
Okay, so in this door, you find that. I'm so sorry. Just give me half a second. Okay. You see that in here there is the air is actually a little bit more damp and warm. In the middle, you see that there's this kind of pool area that's been crudely tiled, like broken tiles on the inside, some sort of like ceramic that's been collected from elsewhere, has been patched together, and a pool has been created. Clearly, some sort of spring underground is connected to this thing, like a hot spring, as it's pouring warm water into this little pool.
There's nothing else in this room. Just sauna, hot spring sort of thing.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Can I go up to the edge and see if I can see if there's like a tunnel, or if this is like an escape, like swimming tunnel, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, so you look into the water, you can see there's some sort of hole you would fit in your current form, but clearly no humanoid is fitting through there.
Okay. I will run back out here.
Okay.
And I will try and hug the wall, because this one's going to be a little sketchier.
Okay.
Is there any other lizards in this room, or geckos, or anything?
You haven't seen any since you entered through the hatch.
Okay. I'm going to scurry as fast as I can while hugging the wall, and just go straight into under the door.
Okay, give me a stealth check real quick. Probably
Uh-oh.
not the thing you wanted to hear, but
No, I kind of figured just the way that they are. right now.
though actually I should clarify, you're going to have advantage here. They are obviously distracted, but not so distracted that if you ran right near them.
One. That's one. There you go.
Okay.
Well.
Which one do you want to take?
Well.
All right. So you scurry along. You get to the door,
Mhm.
and as you approach the door, you can already feel, even more so than the pool room, there's a bit of heat coming out from this one. Not dangerously so, just it's warm. And when you open the door, all the way up to the door frame is just covered in mud. In fact, you have to kind of like push some aside just to eke your way in underneath, as the mud was actually kind of pushed up against the door intentionally, clearly it seems, to trap some of the heat in this room. And the ceilings, the walls, and the floor are all covered in mud. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, baby.
Good.
15.
You can see in the mud in the center of the room. First of all, the mud is clearly a good couple of inches, like just under a foot on the floor. And you can see there's some bumps in the mud in the center of the room. There are, let me see here, there are 12 of them.
Are these bumps eggs?
Well, they're just right now. You just see bumps in the mud.
Oh. There's nothing else in this room? On the ceiling? Hiding?
Nope.
Okay. Can I go up to one of those bumps to get a better look?
Sure. Now, as you move across the mud, you're obviously trailing tiny little footprints, and you walk up to one of them. And what are you going to do? Like uncover one?
I feel anything in the surface of the mud?
Nope. Nope. It's just
Okay.
warm mud.
It's not moving.
No.
I don't know how well a little gecko can dig, but I'll try and uncover one of
Okay.
them.
So you start kind
Just a little piece of it.
Well, not, I mean, it's warm, so you're able to shift it around a bit. So you start pulling away from one of the bumps, and as you're doing that, give me just a quick nature check.
So natural.
It's a sturge, and he impales.
Yeah.
Impales. Nature
Flash
check.
onto
This
you.
is how it ends.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Okay.
Wow, I'm a druid. Come on, nature check.
You're having a real struggle figuring out what the fuck this place is, but you just keep digging away, and you do end up unveiling one of these things, and it turns out that it is, in fact, an egg. It's a good bit smaller than the other egg that you came across, the giant crocodile egg. Yeah.
Now, would I be able to tell, or is the nature check for what it potentially is? Would I be able to tell what egg it might look like?
I'm going to say that you can use your logical deduction to try to figure that out. But if you would like to make a check on that as well, like I'm not going to deny you if you come to a conclusion. You can go ahead and come to a conclusion, but if you want to make a nature check to be sure, we can do that as well. So let's do a nature check.
Okay. That's better.
Okay. You can certainly tell that this is, it is a lizard folk egg.
Oh. Okay. Okay. And you said there was 8 of them.
12.
12. Sorry. I don't know where I got 8. I will scurry back over to the door and kind of peek my head out to see if no one's really looking. And I'm gonna go the same way I came.
Okay.
Is anyone like curious or not paying as much attention as they were before?
No, they're very dialed in.
Okay, I will make my way up. Same.
Okay.
Want me to make another one?
No, we'll keep your other one. So
Okay.
you make your way up to that corner there, kind of packed with adrenaline, moving as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just skirting across the corner of the room.
I'm gonna go back to the door.
Okay. As you turn this corner and you make it to this corner, you look behind you, and you see that you've left a trail of muddy footprints in the corners of the room.
Okay.
uh-oh. Here we go.
I'm gonna. God. Okay. I'm gonna turn around and go into the water room
Okay.
and wash myself off so I don't lead them back to where
Good
I
move.
left.
Good move. Okay. So you walk out, wash your feet off, come out.
Okay. And then I'll go back.
Okay. All right. Very good. So you make your way back out. Bada boom, bada bing. And you're
Had a
back.
nice sauna. No. Are you still holding up the door? Or are you just
No.
okay? I will. I'll just look at you from across the room, I guess. There's no exit. This door to the north leads back to the main hallways, but there's a guard at it, a big huge lizard, like we saw in the throne room. Yeah, there's no exit. There's like a little pool. And then there's a room with 12 lizard folk eggs in it. So I don't know what that is, but this is the only way. There's only one way in besides this secret tunnel that I could see.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just give you a thumbs up. And okay.
I guess I'll just scurry back in.
All right. Where are you guys going from here?
I think we go back. I'll just relay briefly. Like, Feyorn didn't see any exits or anything. So.
Mhm.
Is that Feyorn? Are you gonna say something? What's that?
I mean, I was just gonna say, like, we could deal with the queen, but maybe we shouldn't do that.
I see.
What do you mean deal with the queen?
Like, I don't know. He was gonna confront her. We can confront her.
And?
It's not a good idea. Yeah, I know.
No,
I was just speaking out loud.
I love it.
Oh.
I don't think we should stir the pot.
So before, why you didn't want us to take the chest or do anything with the chest because you were afraid of what might happen. Now we're gonna confront the queen.
You take the chest, you die. We kill the queen, I take her.
You're saying we okay. We're just gonna go kill the queen right now, or wait for her to go to sleep in her bed.
Yeah, the latter sounds good.
Well, the ladder is how we get up.
Oh, he's got a kid somewhere. He's got a kid somewhere out there.
Don't fucking joke about that, because there's like a non-zero chance that that's possible.
Yeah, there's 100% chance after a bomb like that. Oh, the ladder's how we get up, baby. Shit. That's a good one. Okay, carry on.
I mean, who's gonna be doing it? Who's delivering that blow? Who's gonna put that on their conscience?
I didn't mean kill her. I meant confront her, like, talk to her. But
none of us speak her language, Feyorn.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think the only common
I forgot about that.
only common words we can have with her is
no, she speaks common. She speaks common.
Listen.
I forgot.
Okay, put that away, Frank.
He speaks common, by the way. You've spoken
she
to her
speaks
before.
common. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I took a
So you're saying what we should do is confront her when she's alone in her room. So 4 of us, presumably men, are gonna confront a sleeping queen.
No.
There's guards.
Guards watch her sleep.
She's
Here.
not sleeping.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Hey yo.
Here's an idea. Queen is sleeping. We knock her unconscious. I can take her in my ring, and it's like she was never there. They'll think she left. We can messy the room, like someone was in a hurry to leave.
Oh, including the chest.
Maybe.
In that situation, yes. And that way, we made it easier for our friend Sarah. Queen leaves on her own accord.
And Where would she have gone? She would have snuck past all the guards and left. There's no exit besides through her guards that watch the doors or in throne room where we are sleeping.
We were sleeping. What do we know?
Yeah, we could actually leave the latch open on that side so it makes it look like she went through there, and we just feign ignorance and say that we were sleeping the entire time.
And snuck past all of the guards to leave.
I mean, that's not really for us to say.
No, but it's well, you don't think it'll seem suspicious that we're here and then their queen is gone and nobody saw her leave?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
I wish you didn't, Lemon. I wish you didn't.
I really like what Wyatt's got cooking.
I'm gonna switch back into
Once
into
again,
Feyorn.
Wyatt, your ingenuity impresses me.
Well, you said, Wyatt,
just
you
want
had
the
said
chest.
that we'll, before the sleeping idea, you had said that we'll deal with the queen and then you'll take her. What is that? Where do you plan on taking her?
Pound? That's a British currency?
To his crib.
I struck a deal with Sarev.
What? When?
After I left you guys, when you were discussing, I struck a deal with him to take care of the queen, as I said I would.
I don't believe you. Why would he make a deal with you, an outsider, when this is his war to fight?
I offered it to him.
And he just said, yeah, sure. Random stranger, I know you just killed this giant alligator crocodile. Yeah, you can kill our queen too. When he's been plotting this coup for who knows how long. All of a sudden now he's just willing to let somebody else deal with her? I find that hard to believe. It just doesn't
Why
seem
not?
like something.
He wants the queen gone. We're helping him do that. I could speed the process along.
But didn't he say that he wants her to fall in line, or he fully expects her to fall in line? He doesn't want her dead. Or else, if he wanted her dead, he would have presumably probably already tried to kill her.
If he is king of the lizards, nothing else
Yeah.
matters to him. And he wants to help us out anyways.
Well, I mean, that's where we're gonna go. Say we do it, I guess. I get what I want. Zarif gets what he wants, and well, I guess I don't know what's in it for you? Why are you doing this? I know it's not out of the good kindness of your heart. You don't just do things just because. What's in it for you? Money? Power? What do you stand to gain?
He's going to help me get closer to my god.
Your god? Who would that be? Never heard you mention your god before.
Not a pro can.
God of Procan, is that what you said?
Yes.
Does that ring any bells for the little
There's-
Pixie Poo?
Yeah, everybody knows who Procan.
Oh, Procan is the one at Saltmarsh. That's correct.
Procan is the god of the sea, essentially.
Oh, I didn't know you frequented that location.
Well, time to time. Gotta pay respects for the powers I have.
That means sacrifices? I didn't know Procan was one for living sacrifices. I thought he's just sailors worship Procan for safe travels along the sea.
The lizards worship him a different way. This is what I need
do
to
the
do,
lizards?
Sarov says. Get closer to Procan.
The lizards worship Procan too?
I'll help this along here, Grix. Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Alright.
14. Yeah, you haven't heard of sacrifices before. I'll say that so far the conversation about gods with lizard folk haven't really been brought up. But what else can I give you? I think that's fair. I think that you basically just haven't heard of sacrifices to Procan outside of like donations and money, things like that for the shrine.
You know what? There's a goblinoid god that handles sacrifices in my religion. And it's not good, usually. And from what I understand, living in Saltmarsh for a couple years and speaking with other, port people, and I've never heard of Procan being one for sacrifices.
Honestly, neither have I. If Sarov says that I need to do this, I will do whatever I can to get close to my god. Whatever I can.
Can't say I don't respect that, because, well,
Why do you think I'm so excited to do it?
that I can't quite discern just yet. Can't tell if you're just bloodlust or genuinely just want to, pay homage to your god. But someone who is also doing something for, looking into their gods, can't say I don't respect it, like I said. So means that much to you. I will lend a hand, but very confused, and I'm very much willing to definitely want to pick your brain further when there's a more appropriate time about this.
There might be.
Well, Milo, Feyorn, sounds like we're sacrificing the queen.
I mean, you said you made a deal with him that you would get the queen anyways, right? So we could just wait and you would still get the queen.
Whether you guys help me or not. I must sacrifice the queen.
What does sacrificing do again? You just get you closer to your god. I mean, you can do many other things to do that. I don't see you pray. You could pray.
Feyorn, not all gods just answer to prayers. Sometimes you do have to.
I mean,
smuggle
killing innocent people is not, you know, I feel like there's better ways.
You're saying the queen is innocent? The same queen that, sent us off to be tortured. No,
I mean-
or am I wrong with that? She sentenced you
Well,
for
we
over 30
did-
years of torture.
We did kill, her kin.
Okay, and she still sentenced you to torture for 30 plus days.
If someone
You're-
killed
you
your
don't wanna
family,
sacrifice her?
you wouldn't torture them or kill them?
I would kill them. I wouldn't torture them. Difference.
Oh,
She
so that's off
tortured
easy.
us for her amusement. She let us off easy. Do you not recall your state when you were in that room?
I'm alive.
Yeah, but
Can't
at what
complain.
cost? Can't complain. I'm sure Wyatt would complain. Sure
I'm
Beast
just-
would complain.
I'm just saying.
Wyatt, you have my blade.
Milo, didn't you not want to kill people? Like a couple days ago.
I mean,
It
I
is lizard folk.
have-
I forgot. Yeah.
I have said nothing in regards to this entire situation, so I have not agreed or disagreed. I don't think the queen is innocent, and I do think lizard folk are repulsive, vile creatures. I'm apprehensive because I lack crucial information on the whereabouts of somebody that was close to me. And Sauriv is familiar with this person, but also lacks the details of where they might be held. And I don't know how Sauriv would get them. I don't know if it's from the queen or from somebody else. But as I said, I'm apprehensive. I'm all for Wyatt getting closer to his god, even if it means, or especially if it means ridding the earth of one of these creatures. Personally, I don't have the strength tonight. I couldn't call upon the powers of my gods should things go sideways now. I would need to rest to be at my full potential. But if this is something that I help you with, Wyatt, I would hope that in return you can help me find my friend. Not that you have the answers, but that is a path that I will be looking to go down, especially if the queen is gone and if she's the one who knew.
I'll walk over to Milo and spit on my hand and stick it out. And you can just see like my hand turn, like just from wrist to hand, it turns back into Wyatt's hand off of a lizard folk. And you just see him sticking his hand out with just Wyatt, and then the rest is just lizard down.
I'll shake.
I'll spit in my hand and shake.
Dribble it back into your mouth.
Okay, so what's the plan? There's a couple of rugs that block the hatch. We should be able to get in easy.
Well, despite Feyorn's hesitancy. He has a point. It's either now or it's later. Regardless, the reason why now is so great is because we have perfect access to her. We may not be in this room ever again. We may be put in our cells again or whatever. And aren't we supposed to leave at daybreak?
Yeah, given that, I mean, it sounds like things were going to explode the way that Feyorn had mentioned the queen. I guess if we do it tonight, above table, I am all for winging it. In character, if we do it tonight, how do we get out of here? Because we have to go through the 50% that are going to be on our side and the 50% that aren't.
Well,
She'll
he
be
said
in the
we
ring.
could walk around. We just had to be careful.
She'll be in the ring. They won't suspect the thing.
Okay.
Also, really quick, just a real quick plan. Remember that room with the eggs? Maybe those mean something to her. Maybe she might even, if we, I can sneak in there, grab one and threaten two, and maybe she'll just come quietly. Just an idea.
She must be unconscious.
Okay. Well, maybe she would be willing for you to punch her unconscious. I mean, I'm just throwing out some ideas
Wyatt,
instead of fighting.
unconscious. So while she's sleeping, would that work?
We need to knock her unconscious.
So what? 70 damage-ish with the final blow declaring non-lethal intent.
Well, that's why when she's sleeping is so helpful.
So we wait a couple hours for her to go back to her chambers and they'd have to go down for the night.
I honestly think she'd be going down any moment. It's already late.
Well, I say we go back into that tunnel and wait for her to go down. Feyorn, looks like you can either turn back into one of those little geckos, or you might be waiting here.
Oh, I'll try and fit. And I'm gonna pull out the egg and just give it back to Wyatt and be like, here, hold on to this, because I don't want it to break.
What? You got an egg?
From the crocodile.
From the crocodile.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it.
You guys.
He only said that he found one egg. He didn't tell. Did he? I don't think he told all of us that we.
This is that. This.
Oh no,
this.
he did tell us that you guys found multiple eggs, but I was never promised one. That's right.
You only seen one egg so far, and I did say I only had one.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I could have swore you told us you had one more than one, but I just know you said that I wasn't guaranteed one. So. Well. There's a. Okay, fair enough. You got any more of those eggs there, Wyatt? I can scramble them up real good for us in the morning.
No, I was just holding on to it, keeping it warm.
I can keep it warm on a frying pan too.
Because you decided to help me, you can have an egg if you want, Grix.
I will most definitely would like an egg, but let's wait till morning once we deal with your queen issue.
Perfect.
And I'll start shimmering in there because it's gonna take me longer than anybody else.
Okay.
Good, so we're gonna be clogged in, but behind you.
Okay.
Help! I'm stuck.
So, Feyorn, you start pressing yourself into this. You wedge yourself into this hole. You're filling up the whole gap.
Mhm.
And you start getting just past that wide part, kind of like around your bicep area as you're wedging it in. And you can hear wood start to creak open. I'm going to have you make a check here. This is going to be a weird one, but I'm going to have you make a... Give me a sec here. You're going to make...
How stuck are you, check?
Help me step, Grix. I'm stuck.
Let's make a survival check. Let's make a
Survival?
survival check, yeah.
Oh, it just rolled off of it.
Brutal. Okay, so you start squeezing yourself in, and you hear that creak, and you're like, I think I can just maneuver and feel my body out. And then just the crack of the boards on the side of the throne, and you look over, and you can see that the throne has basically buckled on the left side, and the wood is basically not fully broken open, but it's like, you know, bowed out, and there's splinters.
And am I stuck now?
No, you get through,
Oh, okay.
but you
I cracked
unfortunately, yeah.
Can I cast mending on the wood?
it. Oh.
Can you link mending?
Of course, like, oh, for you, Frank, I'll do anything.
It's like a little section.
I think
he
you
do.
can.
He can.
Oh!
All right, you fucking mend it. That's fine. That's fine. You mend it back up, and it'll fucking perfect again.
You.
Okay.
Good for you for having mending.
Yeah, it was part of my. It's actually a bard spell.
Nice.
All right. I'll be
Okay,
in there.
so you're through. You guys jump in. Okay, so are you guys just camping out basically until she comes in, or
I
See,
think
Yeah.
that's the plan.
I guess yeah. I'll have it just like up
just a little notch?
just a bit to where I can see, unless Feyorn, unless you want to get small again and pitter patter when it's time.
I mean, I can, but I'm not really good as a fighting gecko, so
Well, I would hope that when things go sideways, you can poof back. Is that going to make too much noise and wake her, or
no.
what's stopping you from crawling inside of her and then becoming big?
I've heard it doesn't work like that.
Oh shit! Okay, I wasn't sure if
I
how
asked the guy
was
once,
this
and
written. Have you ever seen The Boys? Because
Yeah, yeah.
Yup.
um.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then I'll hold it open and pray.
is there
I'm-
sorry, is there a like a lizard down here?
In the tunnel? No.
Yeah, there's nothing down here.
No, there were some in the room that you guys just came through, so theoretically they could have made their way down, but as you see now, there's not.
Can I go and get one?
Sure. I'll just say you kind of whip back, find one, pick him up.
Okay. Milo, hold it open. Hold it open a little bit.
I'll hold it open.
Where is this thing? Okay. Oh no.
Can't be a gecko.
Gecko is not a humanoid, right?
No.
Damn
No,
it,
no,
bro. Damn it, bro. Never mind.
Wait.
I throw it on the ground.
Wait.
Poor thing.
Splatters!
No. I'll. Can I pick up the gecko?
It's in a million pieces. But
Wait, you actually killed it?
no.
Oh.
In a million pieces.
You pick up the gecko, go ahead.
I cast
Okay.
mending on it.
Wyatt, what were you gonna do with this gecko?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't work.
Well, I can do something too. I just wanted to know what you might have been doing, but I'll look at
He
the
imbues
gecko.
it with the humanoid principle. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll look at the gecko and do my speech with beasts and leaves
beef?
or whatever it is. Speech, beef,
Yeah,
and leaf.
sure. Uh-huh.
And I'll be like, "Hey, can you be a lookout for us? Would you be willing to do that?"
Fucking give me a persuasion check.
I get advances on charisma.
Wait a second, it doesn't know what the fuck you're saying. What am I doing?
No, it,
Oh wait, no, you have speech beef. All right.
it's
yeah,
speech
okay.
beef. Yeah, here I'll
Okay, yeah,
link
give
it.
me a
I
persuasion
can link
check.
it
Give me
for
a
you.
persuasion check.
Oh,
God, this game's so easy to get twisted up in what's going on.
here, I'll just link it.
It's a beast and leaf.
Persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion check.
Off.
You have advantage on all charisma checks you make to influence them, so go ahead.
Okay.
Please get better.
Okay, I'm going to then cast.
Roll another dice.
Yeah, you can roll another dice.
Oh,
You
sorry.
have advantage.
On persuasion.
Yeah.
Sorry. So sorry.
Okay. So you wanted to stand guard?
I don't know what Wyatt wanted to do. So I'm just going to tell it to be a lookout.
We need to know when the queen is going to sleep.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm be like, are you willing to help? Are you willing to help us? And then I'll just wait for a sign from him if he.
It opens its mouth and points inside.
Okay.
Like he wants
I
food.
guess I'll be the one, guys.
Oh,
It's fucking sick.
I'll break off like a little bit of food and
Okay, what do you got?
give it to him. I have rations. I don't know what rations are.
Okay. Like salted meat, bread.
You probably got worms in your beard and shit, bro.
Or berries, or the good berries.
Or good
I don't
berries.
have that anymore. Yeah, I'll just give
Shave
him
his beard.
a little crumb of ration if that's what he's looking for.
So he takes it, swishes it around in his mouth and swallows it, and just kind of gives you a nod.
Okay, and then I'm gonna cast a spell on him.
Okay.
It's called Bee Sense.
Okay. This is a wild thing.
Yeah,
on
it's a
here.
little wild just for me to not turn into a gecko, so I can do this exact same thing. I can see and hear what it hears.
Wow. Wow.
And then I'll just send it into the room.
Wow, that's so
Wait.
fucking cool.
Wait. What are you doing, Feyorn?
I'm gonna use him as a scout. I'll be able to see and hear what he hears
Through him.
through him.
Let
With
me-
men.
Let me join, and I'll put my hands on Feyorn.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah.
Wait, does it work like that?
What's he doing? What is the...
Oh. Bro, anybody else?
Hold on.
Let me do it, Frank. Let me
Yeah,
do
I
it.
mean, obviously. bro, fucking Feyorn's right here holding up the rabbit ear antenna on the roof, and Wyatt's in the fucking house. It's working. I can see perfectly. Okay. All right. Okay. Jesus Christ. You're literally daisy chaining fences from a
Is there
gecko.
any latency, by the way?
No, it's perfect.
And While perceiving through the beast sense, you gain benefits of any special senses possessed by that creature. But it's a gecko. I don't know what it would have. So
Yeah, and also Wyatt gains the special senses. From
Yeah.
you that you're getting. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
I will say a lizard has dark vision.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's that.
Yeah, that was my next step, was to start looking through some other stuff here, but yeah, you're good.
Okay. And then I'll send him up unless anybody else puts their hand on my shoulder.
You just got a massage train going. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, so you send this thing up, and it kind of nestles into like a fold in the rug, just making itself basically invisible in the room, and it just kind of chills out there for a little bit. And if nothing crazy happens, then over the course of the next, we're going to call it about 45 minutes, Wyatt turns out to be proven right in that things start moving along, and the little crew of these lizard folks start making their way out of the room. Starting with the queen, followed by the guards. They step aside, and the commoners just kind of like, they say their last kind of little bit of piece, and then they make their way out of the room. The queen, sorry?
Does the gecko, which is a relation of lizards, understand lizard folk?
No, it's
Okay.
not.
That was a stretch, but it's okay.
Then the queen kind of exchanges some words with the guards. They give a little nod, a knowing nod, and they work their way out of the room as well. You then see the queen kind of pace around the room a little bit. She's clearly pondering some things, and then after a little while, she takes off this kind of bone and teeth necklace that she had laying underneath her garb, and she hangs it on the wall. The gecko perceives, and so you do, that there's a little bone key within the necklace. It's a little bit hard to spot, but you see that as she kind of hangs that up on the wall there. After a few minutes, she kind of gets down into her nightly wear, puts out the sconce on the wall, so it's in total darkness, and lays down to go to sleep. After about 15 minutes of that, she's out for good. So you're looking at about 1 a.m. right now, approximately, just before, and you see that she is definitely sleeping.
Fucking bunch of peeping toms over here. God damn.
Well, we both see it.
Uh-huh.
How's she looking?
Gotta wait for Tanner
I'll-
to come back, maybe.
Okay.
Well, he uses disintegrate, so he's gone. He's out of the game.
So I'm gonna let go. At this point, my blindness and deafness go away.
Yeah.
And I whisper to the group. Okay. She's asleep. There could be guards outside her door.
So we gotta be quiet. This is all whisper. I'm just not gonna whisper. Like, I'm not whispering IRL, but I'm whispering.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just making sure. So we just gotta be quiet. Easy.
Frank, before I break the concentration, does the gecko in the room hear anything in the kitchen?
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
Let's get a perception check.
I don't know if you wanted to. Yeah.
You can go ahead and roll it.
Perception.
Ooh, sheesh.
Pretty confidently, nothing.
Okay. And then I will break it.
Okay.
think we're good. She's asleep.
Well, Wyatt, do you want to do the honors? You're the one. You're the one that's kind of leading this whole shindig.
We're going up together, though.
Yeah, yes, but I'll have you. I mean, you might as well lead the way. Feyorn, judging by how much you struggle to get down here, I think you should go last.
Okay.
And if you cannot get out, maybe not. Let's not press our luck. We don't want to make any additional noise. You know what I mean?
I can fit through this one.
Okay, good.
Sorry, just
Milo, you ready?
give me 1 second.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. I'll climb up slowly and quietly.
Leroy.
Give me a stealth check.
All of us?
Is this a group stealth?
Or is
We're
it
gonna
one at a
start-
time?
We're gonna start with Wyatt.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's a 9.
A 9.
Yes.
So Wyatt, unless somebody's changing this roll, you push
Wait.
up. And you
No,
push a little
it's
too
already
hard.
Go ahead.
And the momentum of the shove pushes one of the rugs back, and it topples back. And you immediately see stirring coming from the bed.
Can I pull it back? Can I pull it? I'm gonna pull it back.
Okay. And when you do, you pull it back, and you've clearly sent something else forward off of the top of the hatch, and it rolls off the top. You just hear it kind of plop onto the stone.
Oh, guys, get back. I'm gonna cast like a silent image. If she looks down the hatch, she's just gonna see like an empty tunnel.
Okay. Is silent image just a cantrip?
Nah, it's a spell. I gotta use a spell slot.
Okay. But you got them back on your last short rest. Okay. So you don't... Here, I'm going to close this door. You obviously hear some moving coming from the room. And after some slow movement, you see the hatch does open up. Now you can see through your side, is that right? Or no, you would still see the silent image on your side too, eh? Okay. So she kind of peers down. Now, I need you to link it because does she automatically make a check to see if it's fake? Or is it only if she suspects?
She's probably
She
very
needs to use an
fucking
action
wise.
to examine the image and determine that it is an illusion.
If she...
If she thinks that there's something
Yeah.
If she has
amok.
reason to suspect. Okay. So she kind of looks...
Do I hear the hatch open?
You do.
I'm gonna create.
Isn't it great?
Here we go.
This guy's gonna get us killed. This guy's
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna make a minor illusion further down the hallway of a lizard. Like the sound, a minor illusion sound of like fading away lizard. Like skittering away down the hallway.
Like a gecko or like a full lizard?
Like a
folk?
gecko, like a gecko, like a gecko.
Give me, oh, Jesus.
Now, do either of these use concentration, or are they just...
So the minor illusion does not, it's a cantrip. Silent image does.
Can you cast minor illusion?
You can.
Yeah.
You just can't cast two things that require concentration.
Oh, I see.
Okay. And they were spread far enough apart. It's not in the same window. Okay.
Let's go. Come on down, baby. Come on down.
Just give me 10 seconds here.
Come on down, baby.
I feel like I'm making a poker like call or fold right now.
Frank, play Baldur's Gate. You're playing Baldur's Gate, remember?
Yeah.
That helped you out.
Okay. Okay.
Seconds.
Do the check out that noise.
So after a little bit, you just hear kind of like an exasperated sigh, and then the hatch closes, and then you hear some kind of rummaging around, and then you hear nothing.
That was close.
That was some quick thinking. Feyorn, are you able to see through your lizard friend still or no?
No.
Fuck. Did you pause? Why? You waited so long just to say no. The hell, man.
I was thinking
I'm thinking of what?
if I could.
Okay. Do we stay or do we go?
Why don't we try rushing her? Like, we all get up on the ladder, like in a little conga line. You know, Wyatt's first, and we just push it open, and he just charges her immediately and tries to muffle her. The rest of us focus on trying to knock her out.
Yeah, it's, just the idea of climbing up the ladder. I don't think it's going to go as smoothly as you may think in terms of speed.
We could be pretty fast. We really try. We really put our one foot in front of the other.
All right, fuck it. Wyatt, what do you think? We go after her? We think she went back to bed? Maybe she's getting her guards?
Here, this time.
I just think our window is closing, and it's closing fast.
No, she's gonna go back to sleep and we can try again. But yeah, our second try is gonna be our only try.
I'm gonna put my hand on Wyatt and be like, "You got this," and cast guidance.
That could have been helpful.
Yeah, that could have been helpful.
I didn't want to do it after the fact, so
Sure.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you guys hanging out? You're waiting?
I'm gonna wait like half an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't cast guidance. It's only concentration for up to a minute. I thought you were going back up. I'll cast it when you go back up.
Okay. So you guys hang out for
Yeah,
half an hour.
like listen closely. Like,
Do we...
Sure.
We're so far.
Guys, do we really fucking think she's going back to... Dude.
Yes,
Okay.
I do. Yeah. I honestly believe we can do this. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that we can do this. You have to... Okay.
Oh,
Tanner.
Yeah.
Milo. Okay? Yeah. We're creating a soul bond right now, okay?
Yeah.
We got this.
This is not gonna be good.
We got this. We got this, baby. We got this.
okay,
all right. So,
if she wakes up, just try to do this stealthily. If she wakes up, we rush her.
Wait, hold on. And I'm going to pull out a scroll.
Okay.
Scroll of hold person.
Where the fuck how did
I've
you
had
get
it
that?
for like ever. I just haven't been able to use it. I've had it like, I don't know. Literally, I have it in my inventory. Let me see if I can find it where you gave it to me at. Like,
I believe you. Wait, no, didn't you use it? And
I
it didn't
tried
work?
to.
Yeah, so it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Damn.
if you use it and you fail at using it, it's still. I would have said that, like it would have like
Okay.
faded away
Okay. I don't remember you saying that.
But wait,
because it was on the boat, right?
No, it was after the boat that I got it.
After
It was given to me like from some loot or something, and I think I tried using it when we were in the cave.
Okay.
Like when we were dealing with the lizard folk. I tried using it or something like that.
I don't know.
Anyways, we're gonna look back. I'm like 99% sure you tried to.
Oh,
use
if it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gone.
Okay, it's gone.
Feyorn, do you have anything that can help with sneaking?
With what?
Sneaking?
Oh, I did, and it didn't work out that well, so I learned something else.
Oh, fuck.
Also,
Oops.
I'm a little spent out of magic.
Aren't
But-
we all?
That's okay.
Let me try this.
I believe in Wyatt.
So do I.
I'm gonna ritual cast Unseen Servant.
Okay. So 10 minutes go by. I'll just say you kind of cook this thing up. You have your unseen servant.
Or should I do this? You know, I'm gonna do this. Step aside, and I'll just like push an invisible thing out of the way. And I'm gonna try to go stealthily up again
Okay.
with guidance. I'm imagining.
Yes, sir.
My intention is when I go back up, I want to like also move the carpet aside so they can just climb up without having to constantly push the carpet out of the way, so they can. So I
Sure.
kind of clear the path for them.
Okay. Let's see if you can get there first.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check
I believe.
Ooh, with guidance?
with guidance.
What's guidance +4? What is it?
plus
A
D4.
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 How's it 18?
I mean, it's not a 20.
No, 20.
You want me to make it
Okay.
a 20? I
It's
can
not a
make it
17.
a 20. You
Can
want me
you?
to make it a 20? I can make it a 20. You know what? Let's make it a
Yeah.
20. Make it a 20. Let's say it's a 21 now.
Why? How?
Just rub my ring a little bit. Now it's 21.
What did you use? What is that?
Part of my warlock pack.
I just have to believe you, huh? All right, that's fine. Okay, so on a 21,
Yeah, what's a 21, huh, Frank?
for like a second, you're pushing it over, like you're pushing it up, and you're like, whoa, fucking, this is gonna be crazy. I'm about to drop it. And then you like touch your ring and you're like, never mind. Okay, so you smoothly push this thing up, and you are able to make your way up and in. You get the hatch all the way up smoothly. All the rugs and pillows are kind of wedged up against, so it's not a full 90 degrees open, but it's basically like, 75, wide enough for everybody to get through, no problem.
Okay.
Oh, who's up next?
I'm gonna like look back down and motion them to come up, and I'm gonna slowly start moving over towards the bed. Do I see that she's sleeping in the bed?
You do see that she is sleeping in the bed. And one thing that you notice is she's wearing her necklace now.
I will start climbing up the ladder.
I'll go last.
I will be doing it slowly. And I want to, I'm going to do one rung at a time. And if I make any additional noise, I'm just going to stop for a moment.
I'll say that given that the hatch is already open, that was kind of the hard part. All three of you can roll me a stealth check with advantage as you're just kind of climbing this ladder and just making your way into the room.
This is not good, team.
Yes, sir! Okay, Feyorn.
Ooh, thank God I had a good
That was
fucking roll.
bad.
Okay.
It's still pretty competitive.
I rolled a 19.
19. Okay, Simo, you didn't need to roll. We're keeping your 21.
Oh my, thank the Lord.
Okay, so you guys kind of It's a little bit of a group check. So you guys slowly start making your way in. There's a little bit of kind of dinging on the rungs, but as you said, you kind of stop yourself and slowly start making your way into the room, and everybody gets there. Now the room is dark.
I have a question.
So anyone without dark vision cannot see what's going on here.
Even with dark vision, I can't see.
No.
No, I said anyone without dark vision.
Oh, I see.
Who doesn't have dark vision here? Raise your hand.
I have dark vision. Or wait,
Only
He said, if you don't, raise your hand.
Milo.
Okay.
So you would all be aware that he can't see.
I have a question, Frank.
Yes.
If I cast a spell with V, it's gonna be heard, right?
Typically, yeah, you have to speak it out loud.
Can you whisper it?
That's a sorcerer feature.
Well, that to not be heard at all is a sorcerer feature, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Like
you can
to
obviously
whisper it.
Sure, but he's I mean, the fact is he's still going to be speaking to some capacity.
I'm gonna start. Okay. I'm gonna start making my
actually-
way. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder before I just like you turn towards the bed. I'm gonna just tap you on the shoulder. I'm gonna point at the queen. I'm going to cover my nose and cover my nose, and like do that, and then point at the queen, and like do like and put my hand across her throat type thing, just kind of like hint towards what I think we should do. I'm not gonna verbally say what we're trying to do because this is more fun, I think.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm gonna plug the nose, cover the mouth, and I'm going to just like and do this and point at the queen.
Okay.
And then shrug. Thumbs up, and I'm just gonna thumb up, thumb down.
I'm just gonna point something out for you, just so you're aware. You'll go ahead and zoom in on the image, and just make sure you look at the construction of her mouth on her face.
Okay,
Okay.
everyone move your fucking cursor off her face, please. Thank you. All right, lemon stand. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so never mind. I'm going. Okay, fair enough. I didn't really think that one through. Then I will put I'm gonna grab 2 fingers and shove them up my nose, and just be like, do this, and then I'm going to around the neck, on my neck,
Okay.
and point at the queen. Just do that, and then like shove it, and like shove 2 fingers up my nose.
Okay. Here's the thing, Frankie.
That's what I can tell. That's what I can see. She's got nose slits.
And blocker breathing.
Yes.
All right, Frank.
Fucking fish hook style.
I'm gonna walk up to her.
Yes.
If she stirs, I'm gonna let her stir, like even a little bit. But if she stirs and then stops, I'm not gonna take any action. But if she stirs continuously for maybe like 10 seconds, I'm gonna leap at her. My initial reaction, if she stirs for longer than 10 seconds, is to go for her throat immediately with my hands.
Okay.
And if she wakes up, I'm gonna ready a spell. It's more fun if I wait for the
Sure.
for the spell to come out. And if she doesn't stir, I'm gonna wait. Probably like, yeah, here. If she's sleeping like down like this way, I'm gonna wait at the top of the bed for the rest of the party to gather around.
Her head is on the wall, the southern wall. Like again, but that's where the headboard is. Okay, so as you wake up, she actually doesn't stir. She just is out cold. Clearly been a big stressful day for her, and she's just resting up as much as she can right now.
I want to kind of try to get Feyorn's attention.
And I'm just gonna have my hands like around her, like
Yeah.
just above.
I'm going to point at Feyorn, then point at her legs, and just like motion to just.
I don't have dark vision.
You what?
You just
really-
said you did. You fucking.
And then
troglodyte.
I was waiting until a point where I could say that I didn't.
Thank you. Yeah.
Fucking hate that guy, bro.
Yeah,
I thought
thanks for that. Yeah.
I thought I did
So-
because when I was in wild shape, I had it, and then yeah.
Okay,
Anyways,
so-
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So for Milo and Feyorn, it's pitch black. It's just pitch black.
It is black as fuck. You're in a cave with no light.
And Okay. Can we retcon before I walk over then? Because I didn't know that Feyorn didn't have.
Just to be clear, you want to be by her head?
Yeah.
Then it's here.
Okay.
So
okay.
you were by the footboard. Okay.
Okay.
Can you move her down then, just by one? So we
Okay.
kind
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't know if that was the plan.
Is there
so
a path between Milo and the queen? Is it nothing's there? Like there's no rugs. There's nothing he could trip over. There's nothing he could.
No.
I'm gonna grab Milo's hand and slowly guide him alongside me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold out my right hand once we get to the bed, so that he kind of like, as he like bumps into my hand, and I'll kind of like just hold him. So I'm gonna make it all the way to the bed, and kind of stop him right beside me. And then I'm gonna grab his hands, and just put them over her throat, like just not directly over her throat, just like
Hovering.
Yeah, hovering
In like a choking motion.
in a choking motion.
Okay.
seeing that and kind of deciphering what Wyatt is kind of doing, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to try to do the same thing with Feyorn
Okay.
and bring him to the foot of the bed.
Okay.
I'll accept.
No, there's here. I'll draw it, but keep going. I'll just draw where the wardrobe is and the chest.
Okay. Okay, I'll try to tell you what I want to do. You tell me if it's possible.
Sure.
Okay, so there's a wardrobe at the foot of the bed.
There's a chest at the foot of the bed. There's a wardrobe across from that.
Would it be enough for Feyorn to lean over the chest and be like, not over top of the bed, but like be able to reach the bed essentially?
You want him to look like the fucking boogeyman right now, literally. Yeah, he can. He's a big enough boy. He can do
so
that.
I'm going to guide him over to the foot of the bed as slowly as possible. Kind of stopping him a little bit. I'm going to grab his hands if he's allowing it, and I'm going to position them just above her ankles.
Okay.
In each of his hands, and I am going to just put my hand on his chest and just put my one finger up to his lips.
Okay.
And like hopes that he kind of understands that it's like shh.
I have an interesting question for you, Phrank. This necklace she's wearing,
Yeah.
based on my gauge of looking at this necklace, is it one that I could grab and rip off quickly? Like, does it look like it's like, is it like a gold chain and it's clipped in, or is it like made out of hemp rope and it's easily, you know?
Give me an investigation check.
12.
Whatever the material is, it is braided, so it's meant to be a little bit stronger. You can't see where the clasp is because it's on the back of her neck as she's laying down. But at the very least, you know that with enough force, whether you or somebody else theoretically could do it, because despite it being that braided material, it's not like a fucking giant rope, right? It'll break under enough pressure. It just might, take her with it for a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna get a dagger out.
Okay.
How is she sleeping, by the way?
Like a fucking vampire. She is down on her back, arms to the sides.
Is she mouth open?
No, but there are gaps in her teeth, so she could probably be breathing through her mouth.
I'm gonna prepare a reaction.
Okay.
I'm going to guide. Okay. I'm gonna kind of count down for Grix from 5. Like, I'm gonna stick out my hand 5 and start counting down. With my other hand, I'm gonna start bringing Milo's hand closer towards the throat. And on the 1, I'm just gonna bring his hands right to the throat. And as she wakes up, if she opens her mouth, I want to shove a dagger right down her throat. to kind of
also
to keep her pinned to the bed, like the dagger
You're gonna
straight.
pin her through the back of her throat to the bed.
I am going to ready in action with my 2 daggers.
The fuck is she, like a memo that needs to be fucking put on your fucking to-do board, bro?
Oh, see, I got something way worse, unfortunately.
Okay.
I want to ready my +1 dagger and my walkie-talkie dagger wagger, and I'm going to position them above her kneecaps. That way, if she starts to wake up, I am going to stab them above her into her kneecaps as best I can. That way, she at least can't run away.
This is like you're crucifying her.
You thought you tortured us, Frank.
This is what you get. Give me those kneecaps.
I want to do it as hard as I can to try to not only pierce the kneecap, but then also try to get into the bed. That way it does pin.
Yes, she's a post-it note, and that's what I intend to do.
Okay. Okay. All right. On your go. Okay. 5. You're counting down.
5, and I'm 4, 3, 2, and then I'm on the one just force his hands onto her neck so he doesn't miss.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for her to open her mouth, like to gasp for air, and that dagger's going downtown.
Okay. All right.
And then upon him going for the stabbing motion, I'm also going to make my stabbing motion.
Did I get it?
You got it. Fucking sick. No, you didn't. Okay. So you guys fucking do your thing. You guide him in, and let's fucking find out what happens. Okay. So
Feyorn's just standing there menacingly.
I told him to. I positioned
My
his
hands are
above
over
her.
the legs, but there's gonna be blades in them now, so.
Yeah, I put your hands above her ankles. I went for her kneecaps. There's a little difference there.
I don't think she'll be able to move anyway.
Okay. From Grix, I need 2 rolls to hit,
No
please.
problem. What do you? Am I rolling to hit with the dagger?
Yeah, with both. Obviously advantage on both. She's fucking laying down.
Okay, yeah. Does a 23 hit one of them hits? I'm assuming with the 23. Okay,
Yeah, the next one.
here's the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, get fucked, buddy.
Okay. So, and then a strength check from Milo.
For me?
Your name is Milo, isn't it?
You're going for the throat.
I don't know. Is it?
Ooh.
12 for strength.
Okay. So you get your hands in there and you start choking her. As that happens, this kind of look of panic as her eyes just like roll open and the adrenaline just instantly floods because she gets 2 fucking daggers plunged into her knees and she just freaks the fuck out. Now roll the damage on the daggers, please. If
Wait,
you
I didn't
would.
roll to hit.
For the
Her mouth.
I didn't open her fucking mouth yet. She just had a look at bro. I know you want to get it in there, but just give her a sec, okay? Okay, so perfect,
Baby.
huge, plus 2, right? So 3 and 2. Okay, perfect. So 5. Have damage.
Actually, real quick,
Yeah.
the walkie-talkie dagger wagger. It doesn't have any modifiers to damage or anything like that. I'm assuming.
No, there's not.
Okay, it's a regular dagger. Okay,
Yeah.
good. We're good then.
She plunges fucking things in. Milo, you grab her, and the next thing that happens is she, in fact, kind of like takes in the scene for like half a second, and she does open her mouth, but not to scream, but to attempt to cast a spell. So she starts speaking this spell.
I put my hand in her mouth.
Right. So that's what happens next. The ultimate fucking counter spell is a dagger to the throat. So go ahead and roll to hit with advantage. Oh, you know what I just realized too? Both of those dagger hits are actually crits, so it's an extra 1 damage.
12 to
Get fucked.
hit.
Yeah, with advantage.
12 to hit.
Oh, 12 to hit. How the fuck did you fuck that one up, buddy?
Yeah.
Shot. No.
So you go to fucking plunge this dagger into her mouth, and she kind of like just cocks her head to the side, still with the hands around the throat. Milo, you feel like you got her. She's not going anywhere.
I have guidance.
It's up to a minute. I don't know if this whole ordeal took a minute. It probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
more than a
probably.
minute.
Yeah, you guys fucking crawled out.
I think it's only ability checks and saves, not attack rolls.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
let
not
me
attack
see.
rolls.
So sorry.
It's not attack rolls.
This is
Doesn't
an
matter.
ability. This is not an ability check. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Milo,
My bad.
you're grabbing her by the throat, and then your hands just come together. And your hands feel a little bit damp as she misty steps out of your fucking hands, out of the bed, and teleports herself to the door.
Wait, hold. Question.
Uh-huh.
Misty Step is it teleport?
It's like a teleport.
Does she move her knees? Her fucking knees are impaled. You're telling me this bitch is like, oh yeah, my knees still work, no problem, even though a dagger just got stabbed through it.
She just teleports to the door, okay?
So is it teleport or is it Misty Step?
It's Misty Step.
In Misty Step, she doesn't have to move her legs at all.
It's a teleport. It's not. It's not an invisible walking
She
thing.
just appears in a spot she can see.
Yeah.
Now, when she gets there, we're gonna fucking roll initiative now. With her little bit of damage that she took.
Well,
So get in
Oh,
here.
Combat
thank God!
boys.
Thank God!
combat boys. I can't see a thing.
Yeah, we're in some trouble here. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Frank, did we get to that room that you were talking about at the beginning?
What?
You said, I really hope you guys go here at the very beginning. And I told you we're probably not.
Oh no,
gonna
that's
go
in
there.
Saltmarsh, so no.
Oh. Okay, never mind then. We
I
make-
didn't expect this to be a fucking thing though, so this is a little bit more entertaining for me. Grix, what did you roll, buddy?
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay. Is anybody different than what they rolled in here? Anybody needs to be
I
updated?
rolled it in here.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
Perfect.
you see her bounce over there, and she starts to buckle a little bit, but she grabs onto the door, and you see she's about to start pushing it open. Milo, you don't fucking see her.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Where is she? I'll hear as she boomps away. Panic, where'd she go? Still keep my voice down, but what happened? And I'll wait for a response. That's all I got.
Oh
Wyatt.
my
Can I react? Can I use my reaction with that question?
I'll let you answer with a reaction.
I am just gonna say she is to your 11 o'clock, right? Would you say it's 11?
Well,
Or would you say that's-
I'm facing technically 5 o'clock because I'm down at the bed.
So it'd be like his 7 or 8.
So that would be my
Or maybe your
6 would be
6.
here. I guess, yeah. So I guess it would technically be 11 if we were, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I didn't want to do this so soon, but I don't have a choice.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm going to
yeah.
So she's gone and I feel my hands are wet. I'll reach to my warhammer, my new river crasher, and I'll kind of crow hop around like I'm the cutoff man to go to the door, towards the door for my baseball players.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna swing my warhammer, and as I do, the moisture from my hands kind of go up the shaft of the warhammer, and it's and form underneath the stone, and the hammer part of the warhammer
Head, yeah.
is the head of the warhammer. Sure, will just ride the wave, and the water is just gonna take it through the air as it just flies towards the door.
So
Damn.
the head of the warhammer separates from the shaft. Now I do need an attack roll with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Good luck.
But we're homies. So we gotta homie hook up.
Well, I will wish you good luck. If that happens.
Okay, I've got a pretty good plus to this. Oh, and I rolled like a fucking beast. With disadvantage, a 16 to hit.
Oof.
Ooh.
So you see this bucket?
I'm sorry, I'm stupid. A dirty 20 to hit. Sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know why I
So
said
you
that.
see the head of this hammer just separate, and the water it just flows through the air, riding
Can't see anything.
this water, and well,
Yeah, Feyorn's got no clue.
and it fucking slams into the chest of the queen, and bashes her up against the wall. Go ahead and give me some damage.
Okay, and then the +2 on this, does that also go to damage?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
It also goes to hit too. Right?
Yeah, I added it to hit. I rolled like a fucking cocksucker though to damage. 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And the after I hit her, the waves will pull the head back.
So I
And
want to
settle.
clarify something for you. It
Go
actually
ahead.
doesn't pull it back. It vanishes.
Oh, it
into
just
the
blinks
years.
back. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. I'm so glad you got to use that thing. Wyatt, you're up, buddy. Not what you were anticipating.
You better kill her, bro.
How big is the door? Wide.
Wyatt,
It's like it's a little bit bigger than average, so it's like a 4-foot wide door.
I'm gonna start running towards her,
Okay.
and as I'm running, I'm gonna say, "And where do you think you're going?" And as I say it, the voice duplicates, and duplicates of Wyatt start appearing as I'm running towards her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast mirror image, and 3 duplicates pop up beside me of me.
Okay. Oh, three in addition.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to like just dog pile her, bro. I'm gonna have one just kind of standing at the door, and the other, and like I'll be the one standing at the door, and the other 3 duplicates are just gonna dog pile her. Try to
Okay.
like pull her
Yeah.
away from the door.
Do they have like physical? Like they're physical. They're not just like an illusion.
Well, I guess that wouldn't make sense. They're illusory.
Illusory, yeah. So they don't have
Oh.
physical attributes.
But she doesn't know that. She doesn't know which one's the real one.
Well,
It's
she
true.
doesn't. She doesn't.
Then I will be the one that tries to pull. Well, if the spell's in action, you're not gonna let me pull her.
No, I would not. But you can stand in front of the door. That's no problem.
Okay, I'll stand like I'm gonna try to get as many of them to between her and the door as possible. Like I'm just gonna
Okay. Jam them in. Okay,
Jam
I'll
'em
move
in.
them up there.
That's my turn.
Okay, very good. Next is Feyorn with Grix, then the Queen.
I am going to wild shape
Okay. What are we turning
into. Oh, we are turning into. I got the next. The
I
next.
can see.
The next thing. I'm gonna turn into an ape.
Okay. It's a good one.
Let me just pull up the thing really quick. Sorry. And so I don't have dark vision. Based on where Milo was, would I know where Grix was telling him to go?
I mean, you're gonna have other clues too, like the fucking noise that's going on in that direction.
Okay.
So you vaguely have an idea.
I will head to that direction.
Okay.
Milo, you're not there, are you? You
As an
are.
ape.
Okay.
Okay. So
As
I'll
an
say
ape.
you get here and you basically bump into Wyatt.
Okay.
And you just hear, hey, what do you, hey.
I'm gonna like feel around for another person.
Sure. Okay. I'll say
If
that.
that's not an action.
I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'll burn some of your movement doing that. But sure, I'll say you
Okay.
get your hands on Wyatt, and then you end up feeling her. She's not super mobile because she had fucking daggers in her knees. So
And I'm gonna multi-attack her.
okay. So you're just gonna like grab her and then fucking punch her.
Sure. Yeah. With my
Okay.
fist. Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
That's
go
my
ahead.
attack. That's
Nice
one.
private roll. Nice private
Did that
roll.
Yeah,
work?
are you keeping secrets or what, bro?
Wait, did that work for you, Frank?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's because
Uh,
it's on a different.
You're still gonna roll at disadvantage. Like you can't see, so you're gonna roll at disadvantage.
Okay, so I'll roll 4. You want me to roll 4?
Yeah.
Because I'm multi-attacking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your first one's an 8. Because it's a nat one. You rolled 2 nat ones.
Great.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Okay. So you're just punching through the air and you're hitting stone, baby. You just don't get anything on there.
Not the 15? Oh, it's 8 and
Yeah.
7.
Those are 2 nat ones.
Well, that is the end of my
rough.
turn. I can't really pin her. Like, I can't hold on to her as a bonus action.
No.
Okay.
Okay, Grix. You see fucking
Wow.
ape gets out there.
Would you allow me to attempt to grapple her by impaling her with daggers and using the daggers as like a handle? Or can we allow one dagger for that? Or none?
Well, you're gonna be
Well, it's
stabbing
one or the
into
other.
stone, so I'm just gonna say you probably wouldn't be able to get a dagger into stone anyways, let alone through flesh into the stone in a pinning fashion. So
No, I'm not talking. No, I want to like basically what I want to do is I want to charge at her right now and like jump at her with the daggers and try to like just use my weight to kind of hold her. I guess.
what I'll say is you can't grapple, but I'll say that you can like be on her, but we're gonna make a check for that too.
Yeah. So I'm going to charge at her with my 2 daggers in hand because
Yeah.
I have 2 weapon fighting.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to like jump on her and just try to get like
Okay.
either on her back or just like get daggers inside of her and just hold on and
Sure.
try to just be on her added weight.
This is gonna be part of your to hit, so let's roll an athletics check, see if you can get up on her.
Tides of chaos, please.
Okay.
So I can actually use it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's roll the hit.
Okay.
Any damage?
Dagger number 1.
Oh, it's athletic, sorry.
Okay.
Dagger number 2 now or damage first?
Dagger number 2.
13.
Okay.
No.
Yep, they both hit. Go ahead and roll damage on both.
5.
Uh-huh.
4.
Okay. So you see Grix, he runs, jumps up, gets these things plunged into her shoulders, and just, I'll say, because you already fucking kneecapped this chick, she basically starts to buckle just under the weight of you getting on top of her with that check. So good move, good move. And what's the total damage there? 9? Nicely done. Okay. Okay. So you see she's not having a fucking good time. She just starts crumpling underneath the weight of you, and she kind of looks up, sees, she's basically doing like a wall sit right now. So she looks up, sees the 3, 4 Wyatts, looks around, looks towards the other door, and just misty steps over there. And then you see her punch the door open and just stumbles through. She only makes it 10 feet as she just basically lands on her buckled knees and starts kind of like, you know how kids do that thing where they walk on their knees? It's basically what she's doing. So she walks through the door and then turns around, and with her action, she's going to cast a little something
Disintegrate.
fun.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Okay.
We getting wiped here, boys?
No. She's going to cast this at Feyorn the ape.
Good job, ape. Ape together strong.
Keep together strong.
Okay.
Is that room lit?
It's lit as fuck, Bo.
No, it's not. Okay, so she's going to be casting Ice Knife on you.
I know what that is.
And
Not bad.
Well,
So it's going to be a 15 to hit in your ape form.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So you're going to be taking, oh, that's max. It is 10 piercing damage
Okay.
as the ice knife kind of explodes, and then it sends out shrapnel. I need Wyatt, your mirror images, if they need this, probably not, and Grix to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh shit, and the target, so you too, Feyorn.
Dexterity.
Dexterity saving throw.
So
12.
I'm not being. How does this work? I'm not being targeted with the attack.
That's right. Yeah, so ice knife, the way it works is it hits and then it explodes, so the shrapnel gets sent out.
So I just do it myself. It doesn't affect the duplicates. It has to be towards me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So what do I roll?
So dexterity saving throw.
That one.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so
We tried. We're trying.
oh, you boys are so fucking lucky. Anybody less than a 13 takes 4 cold damage.
So all of us.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say that then?
Well, fucking, I just wanted to say it out loud because there's a lot of numbers. Okay, very good. That's it. That's all
I'm
she got.
unaffected this far from Feyorn.
Yes.
Okay.
It's within 5 feet. Okay, that's it. Next up is going to be Mr. Milo.
Do I have any indication that she just bamfed anywhere? Does that?
You would see the kind of glowing shard of ice that gets launched at your friends there.
Okay. I mean, we know it's over there. I'll just say I'm going after her, and I'm just gonna try and run that direction. Fucking as far as I can.
Okay.
I know I'm in the dark, so however far I can get with 30 feet of movement speed, which would be, I think this would be as far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, if you stayed on the wall though, like you would just run right into her.
Oh, okay. I see. This is a big. Okay, I thought I had to like go. I always just see this as like the door's right in the middle, and there's part wall next to it. You know what I'm saying? Not like big doorway.
I mean, she's the way she's positioned. She's just on the other side of the door, so it doesn't matter which spot she's in. She's just on the other side of the door.
Okay, so if I bump into her, I roll off of her, I will just backhand swing my warhammer and try and hit her where I think
Very
she
good.
is.
So still disadvantage.
That shit don't phase me, dog. I rolled at 8. Does that hit?
An 8? No, 8
No.
doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, so I warhammer backhand over the top, slam it off the wall. I miss. I'm gonna pull it back. Actually, Milo's left-handed, so I would have swung it, hit it off the wall, pull it back, and then with my right hand, I'm gonna bonus action, attack this bitch with my shield. And all it does is shove her 5 feet, but it's really cool to do for a bonus action. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
punch
that
her
is
with my shield, and I'm gonna try and hit her with that as well. Well, actually, I don't know. It just says bonus action, shield, attack to shove 5 feet. I don't know if I rolled a hit because I don't have anything on.
Well, it would be if it says attack. It's an attack roll.
Okay. what would I do for my? I'd add my proficiency and. Okay, I'm sorry. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield.
Okay.
So I don't know what the try is.
Okay,
It says you can
just
use your
link
bonus.
it? Like, what is it?
It's Shield Master. It's a feat. Here, I don't have it in my thing, but I'll copy paste what it says. But it's the first one. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield.
That is so strange. Yeah, I would say it's just a roll to hit. Like it does.
Okay, I'm also okay to rule it like if I miss the attack, then I miss this too.
I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look into the ruling, but I'm just gonna say roll to hit for right now, just so we can get through
Okay.
it.
At disadvantage. Okay, and then I'll just add 2 to it's a for my proficiency, it's a 16, 14 plus 2 at disadvantage.
Okay, and your strength. And your strength.
And then my strength, okay, so it'd be an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna hit her, punch her with it, and move her 5 feet this way.
Okay, perfect. So I'll say that just given her current state, I'll say she drops down too. Like she's not walking on her knees. So she falls prone.
Okay.
She hasn't said
anything
a
else?
single word to us.
Doesn't need to.
Not yet. She's done so far verbally is cast spells.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what she's a little preoccupied.
True.
No, he's not here.
Okay. Next up is Wyatt.
1 sec.
Wyatt has to move and action dash.
Ah, sorry. I'm trying to. Where's my ruler? There it is. Fuck, bro. No.
Yeah, fuck.
Bro, it's not looking good. I had something planned. It is gone now.
Plans change.
Okay, hold on. Can I do the and I won't change anything now, but if I could have shoved her back into the room, I would have. But I just thought because I was on this side of her, I had to shove her this way.
Did you have enough movement to get behind her?
I wouldn't have been able to move like here to then shove her back. So that's what the only reason I shoved her this way is because I thought like just based off of where she was and where I am. But like,
I'll let you shove her into like the doorway basically and kind of like bounce off of that. So she'd basically be prone right there.
okay.
Do you want to just bounce her off the wall?
Yeah, sure. Like, yeah, if I could have like backhanded the shield to try and shove her back towards the team, I would have, but I didn't know if.
Fuck it. That's fine.
Okay.
We don't need to cut those angles. Okay, that's fine. And I'm just drawing the things that are in the room, so in case you guys end up fighting in here.
Is this within 15 feet of me, or is this within 15 feet of me? Is this
That's she's 20 feet out from you.
So it's from the center.
That's 15.
That's 15. Okay. Me and my Wyatts
Bing, bing, bing.
gonna assemble forward, and we're all gonna cast the same cantrip.
Okay.
We're gonna cast Cold Lure,
Okay.
which
I know what that does.
yeah, sure.
The only reason I know is because I have roughly the same thing.
You know, I'm gonna
Pretty
change
sure
it.
at least.
She is prone.
Is.
Oh, she's prone.
Yeah.
Oh, well then that kind of changes things. I'm still gonna do it. Oh, that's actually good though. Okay, I changed the name. It's called Water Lasso.
Okay.
And you just see all Wyatts, kind of like pulling a rabbit out of a hat just from the hand. This water, like rope, starts to appear, and we're just gonna whip it at
Looking
at the queen.
Okay. Is it a roll to hit?
Oh, it's automatic. You must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay.
You're not very strong, pal.
What's
Good try.
the DC?
The DC is 13.
She got an 8.
She's pulled 10 feet towards me, and she takes 1d8 cold damage.
Okay, let it rip.
Opportunity attack. I'm sorry, opportunity attack?
Forced movement, you can't.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, forced movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
One sec. I want to see if my bonus damage is added to this. When you hit an attack roll, it's not an attack roll. 5 cold damage.
5. Nice. Okay. So as she kind of gets dragged across the floor here, she kind of takes the bumps. Her knees are fucked. You see her just like start like methodically like looking around the room, taking everything in. And then she looks up at you as she's prone and just dragged up to you. And you see she looks at you as to speak to you. She doesn't say anything yet. Feyorn, it's your turn.
Hold on.
Sorry. Yep.
I still had a little bit of movement. Can I get like one dude to like walk over like this?
Sure. Definitely.
My turn. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to blindly guide myself over to where Wyatt is.
Okay. You hobble over, probably bump into the wardrobe, bounce off. You kind of feel your way around. You feel the real Wyatt.
And I'm gonna,
You're just gonna keep going. Okay, so you
unless,
kind of
unless you try and stop me, I'm gonna try and feel around for her again and do the same thing.
okay. So you do feel around, and you feel her on the ground, laying down. So, okay. So if you're gonna make an attack, it'll actually be not at disadvantage anymore because they counter.
He's doing the Donkey Kong Super Smash Bros. Fucking.
the hand pound.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just saying this over the table, like Wyatt. I don't know if you have a reaction, if you want her to speak, or I'm just gonna pummel her to stop me, you know? That's just over the table.
Let
I'm
her
gonna
rip.
punch her. I'm gonna punch her.
Okay.
And you like,
I was just saying, I know you know.
yeah, the Wise just cheer you on. Yeah, do it. Hey, go for it. Hey, non-lethal.
I don't want to talk. Wait, non-lethal? Oh wait, because we were making her unconscious
Yes.
the entire time.
I just have it in my mind. You don't have to keep track of that shit.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not gonna say it every time.
The Wise just cheer you on.
Okay, so the second
Hidden dice rolls, love it.
Nice.
second
It's-
attack hits.
Good
It's because
attacks.
it's- Second attack hits. Okay.
Yeah, and you've got the damage there
Well,
already.
it's disadvantage. It's disadvantage. No?
No, it's not.
No, it's
regular.
yeah.
Because she's prone. It counters. So, okay. So you do a whopping 4 bludgeoning damage. So you miss the first one, kind of pound the ground, and then you hit her in the face on the second one. She kind of takes it like a champ, though. Didn't hit her.
Oh my god, I'm a freaking silverback gorilla right now.
Okay.
That's
So
it.
you're an ape. Apes are not gorillas.
They're not.
I know.
They're
I know.
gorilla. Okay, next up is going to be Mr. Grix.
Yep.
Who you
I'll
can
just
also
blast-
Here,
kind of talk.
casting a spell.
Okay.
Lightning lure.
Okay.
I what it was, Simo. Make a strength saving throw. 13 to pass.
Oh. It is a 9.
Okay,
Nice.
I want to move her here right in front of me.
10 feet.
Okay.
Only
10 feet. So you can get here or here. Well, technically.
Okay, yeah,
okay.
but that works as well.
Okay, so a big lightning whip whoosh, comes out for a brief moment. Those without dark vision can see. And then,
5 damage as well, bitch.
5 damage.
Non-lethal, by the way.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
Spells you can't do non-lethally.
Well, then fuck you. 5 damage.
Okay. She dies. Just kidding. She's still going, but she's clearly fucking battered and bruised. And on her turn, she kind of like
Get up and Misty.
I guess I just don't have a bonus action.
she's.
Yeah, pop off. I guess.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Go. I
No,
apologize.
pop on. No, wait, no. That's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's still your turn. Go.
I'm going to nimble escape and disengage to here.
Okay. So she gets up, just stands up, and holds out her hands. I yield. I yield. Are you assassins or kidnappers?
Reaction?
I'll say at this, there's a brief pause in the action, but technically Milo's on deck. Anybody who wants to respond to that, if it stops you at all, Milo will start with you. If that stops you, I'll say you get to basically change the course of the action here with what you do.
I hear it.
You hear it.
Wait, you said there's a pause in the action right now?
A brief, but Milo gets to choose what to do here, to where to take the action.
She's no longer prone.
She's not. The last you saw was that flash of lightning and her get whipped across the room.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I mean, we gotta take her unconscious. I'm gonna fucking crash a river. The head of my hammer spins off, and then just a splash against her.
Okie dokie. So you're gonna roll with disadvantage here.
Roll disadvantage.
Uh huh.
That's not bad. It's an 18 to hit.
With disadvantage?
I rolled a 19 and a 12. Yeah, these two dice are my lucky dice right now. I've been rolling them all night, and I've been rolling incredibly. I've just been sitting here rolling them.
That's beautiful. Okay.
I just bought them. They're really heavy on one side. I'm just kidding. Okay, damage. Damage is 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking dumb. 10
Yeah,
bludgeoning
that makes
damage.
sense. Yeah,
Sorry.
thank you.
It's +4. It's 10 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that I was gonna say
This
that's
guy,
not even
dude.
possible. Okay, very good. So the head of the hammer just comes, boom, smashes across her jaw. A couple of teeth just go flying out, and she just again looks a little wobbly here. So she's kind of fucking bleeding out a little bit, and she kind of gets this like hissing look on her face as she kind of changes her tune a little bit and starts whirling her hands through the air to cast a seemingly a big spell. Next up is Wyatt.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna close the gap a little bit.
Sure. Okay.
And
Next
get up
is
with the crew.
Wyatt here.
And we're just gonna oops.
We're gonna whoop.
We are going to.
I'll get her out of the way so you can. There.
We're gonna dogpile her and just all of us take out our daggers at the same time. We're all just
Okay.
gonna kind of like play with them in different ways, like and then we're like, what does it matter? You're ours anyway. And I'm just gonna hit her with our daggers.
Go ahead and roll.
Fuck, first one, it's not great. 6.
6 to hit.
And then, oh my god, an 11 to hit. Brutal, man.
So you go stabbing in, and somehow she's got her wits about her enough to get out of the way of everything.
So bad.
Nothing real hits. Anything else from you?
That's a skip for me.
Okay, next up is our gorilla friend.
Ape, apparently.
No, yeah, Ape, sorry. You've got a pretty good idea of where she is. You're right next to her, so.
I'm gonna go for it again.
Okay, this time it is disadvantage as she is standing up.
Okay.
So roll 4 times.
I know it's hidden.
What the fuck is this? Oh, you actually got the first one hit. Jesus, they both hit. Okay. Wow, that is insane. Let's see some damage.
It rolls the damage with it, so whatever.
Oh, it does. Okay, so
an 8 and 6.
well, you're just taking the highest out of the. Oh no, 8 and 6 is actually as good. That's fair. That's a fair way to do it. Oh yeah, because it has to be the lowest. So yeah,
Yeah.
8 and 6. Nicely
8 and
done.
6.
Fucking look at you. Okay, so 8 and 6. Okay, so Wyatt and Grix, you would see Feyorn in his little fucking ape form gets up.
1, 2.
Boom! Fucking turns her face to the side and he just smashes into some sort of fucking uppercut or however you want to do it, really, Feyorn.
Yeah.
But she, taken off her feet, drops
Damn.
and lands on the stone. She's out.
Yeah.
Wyatt, before you do whatever you're about to do, take that necklace.
What do we got here?
Okay. Take the necklace off.
Throw it here.
I thought you wanted the chest.
Well, the chest looks like it has a padlock on it.
I'll throw him the necklace
Isn't
and
there something on the necklace?
I'll throw the necklace over and well, he didn't see the key on the necklace, did he? It was me and
no,
Feyorn
no.
that saw it on the gecko.
Yeah, that's right.
But I mean, I was standing beside her on the bed, and she was wearing the necklace.
You were at her feet.
Oh, so because I'm at her feet, I can't see the necklace?
Well, you can see the necklace, but it was like a particularly hidden thing. Like
Oh,
I would have pointed it out to you. Like I only gave it to them because they had that basically increased perception.
I see. Never mind. If
Yeah.
I thought
But
it would've-
what I will say, you can still say that it's an important thing to take because she was obviously using it to cast spells with, from what you could see.
I'll take the necklace.
Okay.
And my mirror images will subside, so you can just
Drag them away.
delete them. or
I'm
whatever.
I'm gonna go immediately for that chest.
Okay, so the padlock doesn't know. Did you give the
No,
thing you want? Okay. So
because I only would have asked for it if I would have known there was a key attached to it, so I wouldn't have asked for it.
sure. Okay. Okay. So you get up there, you get to the padlock, pulling on it. Nothing. Nothing's working.
Wyatt, look for if you're before you put her away, see if she has a key on her.
I'll walk over to the chest and try to put the necklace into the chest.
Yeah, okay. And it does open up. So a little
I'll-
clack.
Open it, but take the necklace. There you go.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Inside, you can see. By the way, why are we listening to a lullaby right now?
Yeah, Lemon.
Because
Trying to put
she's
this-
sleeping. I knocked her out.
Oh, nice. Okay, I like it. Inside the chest, there are a couple of things. There's a set of leather straps and belts
Hey.
with gold buckles.
Yo. Jesus. Okay, Phrank, we get it.
They are adorned with very, very high-end looking pearls. There is a gold-banded dagger and scabbard. Also looks pretty expensive. There's a little leather bag containing 25 gold. There's a flask of perfumed oil. And there is a jade figurine of a lizard.
I will take I'll take the bag, take the jade little statuette. You said there's a dagger or some shit.
A gold dagger with a scabbard.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100% taking that gold dagger.
And the belts look very expensive as well. With the pearls.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
I will leave the bottle of perfume though.
Okay.
We need to make this place look like she was never planning on staying. Like she was in a rush to leave.
Want me to take everything out of the chest now?
Did you already
Probably.
do that?
Well, there's
okay.
I'll pull like the perfume. Like, I mean, not really my thing, but yeah, if that's what we should, if that's kind of how we're gonna leave it, then yeah, we better not leave anything behind.
We can discuss it later. Who goes to what and whatever. It doesn't matter now. I'm gonna use some rope and start tying her up.
You watch as kind of instinct kicks in a little bit with Wyatt, and he moves swiftly and efficiently, tying up the queen.
That painting of the queen. Now that I'm in the room, do I see it?
Yes.
Is it in like a big ornate frame and stuff?
Not super crazy, but for a place like this, it's obviously a very nice frame.
Can I attempt to like take it down off the wall?
For sure. It's no problem at all. It's just hanging on like a little kind of pitten.
I want to take the painting out of the frame, and I want to I'll roll it up.
Okay. No problem. It's about it's like maybe a 4 foot by 3 foot painting.
Nope, it's mine now.
Okay.
Can
What else you guys
anyone
do?
clean this up? Blood on the floor.
Nope.
I can't even see it.
I'm gonna cast light on a small object in the room.
Okay. Also, you can take the lock, like the padlock that was on
Yeah,
the chest.
I'll take the padlock and I'll cast light on it. That way we can at least see everything that's going on.
Okay.
And does anybody have any water on them by chance?
A water skin.
Here, and I will pull out my set of traveler's clothes. Might as well. We gotta clean up the blood. You said so. I'll do it one way or another.
I'll I'm going to bring the queen down here.
Okay. Yeah.
And then come back up and start cleaning up. After
Oh,
I've
you're
tied her
gonna
up.
drag her down.
I'm gonna carefully.
Okay.
Just so that she's out of the way, and then clean up whatever I can clean up.
Wyatt, as you come up the ladder, what's your passive perception?
11.
11? Okay. What's everybody else's passive perception?
Pretty high, probably.
Don't
Mine's 13 as the ape.
13?
12.
So none of you notice, but somebody walks into the room from the northern door.
I've already put her away, though.
I know. And with 2 daggers drawn, where is she? And Wyatt and Grix would see.
All of us would see because of light.
Oh yeah, that's right, because of the light. You would all see. This is the lizard folk that was standing behind the queen when you guys first came in.
Yeah.
It was giving direction to Milo as he was debating whether to kneel to her or not. Where is she?
I'm just gonna
I'm
look
just-
at Wyatt.
Oh,
Same.
I'm
And
gonna scratch my head.
He is kitted the fuck out, by the way. His armor is all just spiked bone, and he is one of the biggest lizard folk you have seen to date. And again, 2 long bone carved daggers in his hand.
Lizard folk, aren't really my type, but I guess I'll make an exception for this guy.
They call me Daddy. Just kidding.
Oh, no.
Say it to Daddy.
I know this looks a little strange. But we have reason to believe she ran off. We just came here to...
Is there still blood on the floor, by the way? Did you
I
guys?
think we're in the middle of cleaning it up. Like I'm using my extra clothes and just
Oh, but you're not. You didn't press the digitation. It's just you're just okay.
Like we're using the water skin from Wyatt's water skin, and I'm using my extra set of clothes to kind of scrub it.
Okay, Wyatt, I need a deception check. Obviously at disadvantage here. I kind of hope this works.
I'm not gonna roll the next one. It's a 7 total.
Okay. I'm not here to stop you from what it clearly looks like you're doing. I just need to know where she is.
Why?
She's planning an uprising, and I can't have that.
There's a coup on top of a coup, and there's what?
She wants to see us fall, if not under her command. So I came to deal with it myself. At great risk, so tell me, where is she?
I'll just stick out my hand and point at the finger.
I don't understand.
For the time being, she's not on this plane.
NBA championship.
Then do not let her back to this plane until you are long and far from here.
Will they smell her?
No. But you have to leave.
Now?
Now.
What about our friend? She's still in the other room, sleeping.
Then wake her up and leave. The night is your best opportunity.
Okay. We will go.
Wait. You. And he points to Milo.
As they're talking, can I trying to if he's distracted with Milo, I want to go down the stairs and put her in the ring. I want to
It's just an action, right? To put her in?
It is just an action, yeah.
Okay. You Kirby her into the ring.
And I'll start heading back to Peaches. I'm not even gonna listen to this. I'm just gonna go.
I was there.
Is anybody still around?
I left.
Grix is gone.
I followed Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Yeah,
Feyorn is still here.
I guess Yeah, I didn't leave.
So you know where he might be?
I don't know much more than Saurev, but what I do know is that where he is, you'll need a vessel, and not an ordinary one. You don't travel to those depths in a ship.
How do we get there?
I don't know. But for my sake, Saurev's sake, and for your own, and anyone that was on that battlefield, I suggest you go and find him, because the clock is ticking. One that you can't hear, and one that I can't hear. But it's ticking.
I mean, I don't even know where to begin. It's also cryptic. An underwater city. What would you have me do?
Rescue him. Find where the city is. Find who has collected him. And retrieve him.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan.
I will not seek you out, but I'll know if you've done it. I don't know how long we have, but if he expires, we all do.
I never would have expected that from him. Okay, yeah. We'll look for him and tell Salriv that, you know, he does still have an alliance in Saltmarsh after whatever happens here, and when you guys do eventually go to battle. Although we are leaving in the dead of night, we are still on his side.
Wait. In Saltmarsh, there are rumors. There's an oracle. He may know better.
And where can I find him?
It's only rumors. But underground, a basement. If you can find him, there's a chance. He'll know more. He'll see into your future. And possibly give you some steps to finding him. It's unlikely. But what better shot do you have?
Yeah, I mean, that's... Thank you. That I will seek out the Oracle, and I will find him, and I will rescue him.
Oh. I have limited time. I have to leave.
Ninja smoke bomb.
And he takes off. Feyorn, you just stuck around for that?
I did.
And can I don't know, grab the lock if Grix did it? I don't know how long this lasts. I'm gonna grab the lock and I'll bring it with us.
Sure.
I guess.
Lasts for an hour, by the way.
Okay. I just need to know, because we're obviously quite a bit over here, I just need to know what is the general direction you're going to be taking here as a group?
Oh, shh. Oh, thank
What?
God I didn't press that button. Like after assuming we wake Peaches and we try to rush out the door.
If that's the direction, yeah, yeah. Like, is that what you're doing? You're just grabbing Peaches, heading out the front door.
Yeah, I'm waking Peaches and I'm waiting for them to come back from their conversation.
Okay.
And then I'm taking kind of the
Skills ability.
sulkiest, stealthiest route out. Obviously not being like super stealthy, but just taking like the path of least resistance, the path of least lizard out the front gate.
Okay. Okay.
Can I also do one thing before me and Milo left that room? Sorry.
Mhm.
Can I grab one of the eggs?
One of the eggs from the other room.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
Just one?
collecting. Yeah,
So you go over, grab a muddy egg. Are you staying as an ape?
yeah.
Okay. So you grab one, scoop it up. It's a bit mucky, and your feet
Yeah.
get all muddy, and you leave.
I probably won't
Ape
be able to
footprints
fit
is
through.
fine.
I won't probably be able to fit through that hole.
That's your
as
concern?
An ape.
That's
As
your
an ape.
concern. You left ape
I just-
footprints in the egg room. Your concern is I'm not gonna fit. You left
just-
ape footprints in her egg room.
What does that mean? No, that.
What do you
doesn't
mean?
anything.
What does that mean? They're gonna be like, "Oh, where's the queen? Let's look in this room. Why is there an ape footprint here?"
It's going to be a little confusing.
Throw him off the trail? You know?
Lemon, you're smarter than that. Come on now.
Do you, you want me to wipe my feet before? I
Yeah,
leave
and
the
your
room?
ass, because you're leaving a trail right now, bro.
He, I'm gonna say, in his stupidity, he's going to leave the footprints there.
Fair enough. Okay, so I'll say that you guys get out there, you fucking get into the room, take your egg, you take all the stuff you got, and you peel out. I am going to only mention one thing, because I'm only mentioning it because I just think it was forgotten. Just in case you wanted to do anything with it, Milo, you're the only one who
Feyorn
knows
thing.
this. You can or can't do something about that, given the state that you're in mentally right now. You go ahead and make that call, brother.
Yeah. I know, and I wanted to not be one of the ones that went down in the tunnel at the front to do that.
Mhm.
And so I should have stayed back. As we're just like grabbing our stuff, blah 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 blah, fucking getting ready to scram, waking up Peaches. I will I mean, I don't know, he's a fucking monkey, can't even say anything. Phrank,
Wait,
Fuck.
if I can't fit through that hole, then I would have changed back.
No, you can fit through the hole. You're smaller as an ape,
Okay. I'm still an ape.
but he can talk
Yeah.
telepathically.
I can
Yeah.
talk telepathically.
I mean, I guess sure, maybe I'll then I guess I forgot that he could talk telepathically.
That's
I'll
why
just
I
like be
grabbed it.
cleaning up and then walk over to Feyorn, nudge him, and be like, "Does that look familiar? Or does that mean anything to you?"
I obviously recognize it,
You do?
probably.
Yeah.
I would love to know why it's there, but you're not going to tell me that.
No,
So-
it's just there. And it's a board, so it's not going to talk to you.
No, I know.
Well, you can speak to dead and then speak a plant.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
It's technically a plant. It's part of
Yeah.
a tree.
It's true, yeah. I'll be like, oh, I have a piece of this back at my place. It's from my boat, and I'll pick it up.
So you pry it off the wall.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
I
very
have-
well affixed. They should have welded it. But yeah.
Well, wood glue, So I'll have an egg in one hand, and the board in the other. Yeah, this is from my boat.
I've got questions, but now is not the time.
I don't know how it got here either, so but I'll take it with me for now.
So board, egg, hacks. You guys are zipping out.
Boot scoot and boogie.
You guys
Or new
do,
boot.
Boot, scoot, and boogie.
you do not run into
Exactly.
any resistance. You don't run into Saru.
Wow.
And you get a weird sense of peace in the lair as you
Level up?
leave through the front door.
Oh.
As you level up through the front door.
Well, very good stuff, guys. Very good. And that's it. That's it.
Mama.